Huh?
No, so I mean, I just listen to little boys that my brother used to sing, man. Like, so are we gonna go nuts here?
No, I don't think you're gonna win it. 16 votes went in. 56% say 1 year. 31% say 1 or 2 weeks.
I don't know, bro. I might do something about that.
Nope.
I could do some shit. Change that.
What's up, Storm? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Drew? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Guns? Welcome to the stream. Sorry about that there. Wanted to take a break for a sec.
Alright, you want to switch to Discord so we can talk with Guns?
No, it's not Guns. Gotta be on call.
Okay, well then.
iPhone call.
Okay, then I guess we'll just be on a double call then. FaceTime, I guess.
Yeah, FaceTime.
Alright, well then, go on.
I'm gonna turn off my camera though, but. Oh, wait a minute. You're already here. Whoops. Oops. What the hell?
Cause it'd be cool to be cool. It would be great if I could be cool with Guns again, because I actually did like Guns. If I can replenish my relationship with Guns, then that's better than nothing.
Alright, Guns, go ahead.
He's not in yet.
I'll give it a second. Be patient, Jesus Christ. Fucking expect things at the. Like fucking right now. That. Criminy. Have more patience.
Oh shit, no time.
Yeah, we're not having our cameras on, so no need.
Yeah, it makes it more glitchy.
No need. What's up, Guns? Welcome. Thank you for being on. Can you hear just fine? Is that a yes?
Is it on video or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear it. Thanks for doing the stream, by the way.
That took a lot out of me, so. Better.
Now you can see the look on your face on that the thumbnail there.
Well, to be honest with you, I don't want to do it, so that's why I'm doing that.
By the way, it says let me whatever. By the way, it says let me what everyone thinks.
Oh, damn it. Whatever.
Also, I realized I had made a typo error in the stream. I meant to say Aaron and his cronies, and I said Ray's and his cronies. My bad.
Oh, got it. I was like, I was a little confused at for a
I
moment
didn't
there.
realize that till I typed it. Oh, damn.
I think he had to do something, yeah.
Alright, okay. Nice hair.
Give me a second, guys. I'll fix that.
Just get back home from work. I had it in my head. It's not something fun. It's like shapes in my hair.
I'll update the stream. Give me a second.
Let me what everyone thinks. You're wet. Whatever.
It's supposed to be let me know.
Yeah, Ray's.
What's up?
So I wanted to just
59%.
hey, I remember asking you in the stream, but I don't think I was in the stream when you like responded to what I said about the Cold War stream. So are we gonna do it like during the week or like toward the weekend?
No, we could do it during the week. That's fine. Okay.
Yeah, obviously, whatever works for you works for me. Yeah, now I'm on vacation, so you know, just whatever day works is fine.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow. I don't know.
Is Cold War any good? Because I know Cold War takes place between like 1 and 2, right?
Yeah. I mean, what are you asking? Like,
Am I right about that? It takes place between 1 and 2.
yeah.
There you guys go. Refixed.
Does it feel like Black Ops 2?
I mean, in the sense that you can technically ruin Black Ops 2. Like, the ending I did was the non-canon ending. I'm not going to spoil what I did, obviously.
But I know. But I thought Black Ops was the best. Well, I don't know. Black Ops 4 I heard was terrible, but
I wasn't really that crazy about it.
I heard that, like, well, it's one I always thought that the Black Ops series was, like, the best besides the Modern Warfare series.
I think Black Ops 2 is S tier.
I think, Black Ops 2 campaign is, like, superior.
It's not even the campaign. I just like the whole game, like the multiplayer.
Yeah.
Is everything.
I like the Black Ops 3 campaign. I like the sniper rifles in Black Ops 3. I used to put scope a lot in Black Ops 3.
Oh, right. Bro, it's not gonna believe what happened to me. I was on Forsaken, one of the Cold War Zombies maps. I had gotten just an axe wonder weapon. You know, I got all my perks. I punched my axe and my shotgun. I was around 48, and then I got a blue screen arrow. My game crashed.
Damn.
I was so mad.
This is not like turning a best Xbox.
I remember calling Bro. I told him, I was like, I'm uninstalling this shit.
Right.
I probably should have pushed the PS5 to be honest.
Right.
No, I've been in so many of these games, never thought that I did the censor of the problem with liver, but I think it's first for everything. I always felt deep down this will happen someday.
No comment.
I don't know if it's good or bad.
Oh, I didn't think small war. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Sorry about that. I like Modern Warfare series. Nice. Yeah, smash the like, subscribe, you guys are new.
Nobody wants to talk to you during the day, but it won't talk to you in the morning. All my days want to text. I was like, nah.
Alright, let me see. How's everything? Okay. Okay. So, what do we want to start off with here?
I will first. I will go first because it's my fault. Listen, guys, I do apologize. I said it sorry, but like, I apologize for what you said, bro. But like I said before, what you said came back after me. It did not make you look good, man. Like it did not make you look good. You know. Like you think about it, you said. I'm at fault for instigating it. Nobody should ever make fun of someone for going to get help. I never went to go get help because, personally, I was person that actually never got to that point. My brother was. He went to facilities. Because I'm going to say something I probably shouldn't say, but like, my brother comes into the room one day, and he says, "Hey, Nate, I tied a noose to the ceiling. Can you come help take it down?" That fucked me up, man. He fucking tried to do this ceiling fan, and the only reason why he didn't die is because he told me about it. So, like, yeah, there's no reason to joke around about that at all. That's my fault. You know? In a way, you should have said, you go kill myself, but then again, what I said was wrong. And I used to stop having respect for me to start because the whole thing with Connor in that live stream. I don't even know why I did that. I was just pissed. But, yeah, I always respected you guys. You might not have to feel the same exact way for me ever again, but, I just want to know, I hope that, I know Devin's too far gone, at least at this point, between me and him. I just hope I can repair some shit with you because I want you to know that I am not that person in my heart. I really am not. Not anymore. I used to be, though.
Go ahead, Guns.
All I'm gonna say is, I pretty much, like, owned up to everything in the stream. Like, I apologized in the stream. So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I feel like I paid my dues.
I feel like that when it comes
I
to
apologized. Praise read it out loud, you know.
okay, that's cool, but why you still acting like you hate me? Because I kind of did the same thing. I apologize. I said, that, what I said was wrong. And yeah, I said that stuff to Johnny personally about how, like, I never went to the hospital and stuff like that. Yeah, I said that shit. You know what I mean? But I knew he was going to tell you anyways. But, like, like, let's be honest, but, like, yeah, I do apologize. I'm trying to make do for what I did wrong. I feel like that I at least did. When it comes to Devin, I still have not, because I can't fucking talk to him anymore. But with you, the thing with you is that, today, I kind of moved on from it, and it was kind of brought up in the stream out of nowhere, and I'm just like, bro, I'm not going to try to think about what I did.
Brian, I assume you're new. This Brian guy. Brian Self, license with review by parole board in 10 years.
What do you think, Gunns? You still fucking hate me, or are you at least understanding that I am sorry and that I am remorseful for what I did?
I suppose I'm only going to say this once, and that's only.
What?
He's only going to say this once and only.
You're making it seem like I have to forgive you.
You don't have to. But I'm not asking you to forgive me. I'm asking you to at least acknowledge that I am sorry. I forgive you for what you said to me. Why can't you do the same thing?
I have acknowledged it. Why do you think I apologized?
Okay, why can't you, apologize, excuse me, sorry, why can't you forgive me if I forgive you? I forgive. In a way, I don't know, I mean, that
If he doesn't have to, if he doesn't want to.
I know that, he doesn't have to, I'm just asking why not, because I forgive you for what you said to me.
Look, I squashed the beef. That's
Wait, continue what you were going to say, sorry.
That's it. I apologize.
Okay, well, alright, fine, you don't have to forgive me, I'm just saying, but, like...
Some things are not to be explained, to be honest with you. And you just got to accept that.
Yeah, I get that. But, like, shit, maybe like, fucking, what you said to me brought back flashbacks to when I was bullied all the time. And people want to tell me to kill myself. Maybe what you said traumatized me as much as it did you. You know what I mean? It works both ways, man. Like, I'm just saying, I get it. You know, if it brings you back to a previous situation that happened in your life, I totally get that. Being too far away, being too low below. You know what I mean? But shit, that reminded. I'm not even kidding. Like when he said, like, oh, I would pay people. I would pay to watch you die. That's something that fucking bully told me before. And it fucking probably brought it back into my mind. It was like, fuck.
You need me to say it again? I already apologized.
And I apologize too. I'm just trying to say, you know, I'm just giving advice here. I wouldn't hold a grudge against you forever because, like, you know, I just don't want you to, because, like, you gotta forgive people.
No, you don't.
I don't have to.
If he wants to, he wants to. If he doesn't, he doesn't. And that's his choice. And you just need to get that. You need to understand that.
This just happened today, so even if I wanted to forgive you, it's not like I could just forgive you. I mean, it hasn't even been 12 hours since that happened.
Right.
Really? It's only been that? I thought it's been like fucking over a day or so.
No.
Top flies.
This literally happened in the last stream.
Yeah.
And the last
like a day
stream
ago.
was... Dude, the last stream was like 4 hours ago.
Unless you're referring to the one that happened, then.
Yeah, the Walker Dead comic book one.
I'm talking about the one that was the After Dark stream.
Well, I'm referring to the one that I apologized in. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because you were asking me to not hate you, and I'm saying that even if I wanted to forgive you, it's not just going to happen like that.
Okay. Then yeah, okay, then I understand that. It takes some, but I get that, yeah. Listen, I don't expect anybody, I mean, as much as I want people to forgive me, realistically, I know I really don't deserve it. You know? Because everybody was at peace and starts and shit. Devin, I defend myself because
Some things you can't. Yeah, this is a good comment. I'll give Walker Dead. Some things you can forgive, but some things you can't forgive. That's just how life goes. True. I'll agree with that. That 100%. I will agree with that. You're right on that. You know, even if Otto Von Aaron apologizes now, which, by the way, he's never going to. I doubt it.
Maybe I can kiss his ass.
He's not. I tried. And even if you do, it's not going to fix anything.
I think I'm kind of bored.
Which is fully understandable.
There's shit that I've done.
Because I wouldn't forgive him either. I'm just saying this. If he did, you know, if he just screwed me over like that, and then he took 2 years to fucking, and then now I'm gonna apologize. Okay, I accept your apology, but I'm still not gonna forgive you because you waited 2+ years to fucking apologize to me when you should have done it that same day. So.
There's shit that I've done in my lifetime to people and to just in general actions that I've taken that I still have not forgiven myself for. You know, I'm not gonna go into detail. I could have been a whole different part. I could be if I didn't. There are certain things that I've done like if I never did, I'd be like fucking in college. I'd be fucking making a lot of money. But because of one fucking minor thing I did, it changed the whole course of my whole fucking life. So that's what I have to forgive myself for. Because where I am right now is a result of the fucking mistakes that I made. So that's the shit I can't forgive myself for right now. Honestly, I'm just saying it right now. But whenever he said there's things you can't forgive, there's things you can forgive, and there's things you can't forgive. Yeah, 100%. Especially when it comes to myself.
Yeah, and that's just how it goes. But don't overtry is what I'm saying. Don't overtry yourself.
I know, and that's the thing.
And you need to understand that. I'm just pointing that out. You got to understand that because if you don't see, you know what I mean, if you got to see how the way the person answers you, you know what I mean, in what they say, you know, because I know in you, I know you don't want to make the situation worse. So, you know, I'm just trying to help you to not make the situation worse. Now, Mr. Bitches, you made the situation worse. That's your own fault. You didn't listen. I said, shut the frick up. You didn't do that. You kept going. Well, you know, it ain't going to be fixed now. I'll tell you that right now. I can guarantee it will not be. Huh. You know, he may let it go for after a while, after time goes by, but you know, in this situation, I don't think it's going to really mean anything because it doesn't really want to do anything with you now. So, you know, it's no difference in Epic. You know what I mean? We said stop, and he didn't stop. So that's what it is. But
yeah, but how many times has Epic like fucking had problems with this? Like how many fucking times? Like fucking. There's so many situations with Epic, you know, that like, you know, at the point where it's like, any sign of, why is he in your server?
who's
Epic, why is Epic in your server?
who's mine?
Yeah.
I don't remember him being in there.
Yeah, RMS Titanic, he's in your server, bro.
Well, nobody said that was his account. You don't tell me this shit. You don't tell me this shit, then I'm not gonna know.
It's them, bro.
I don't put my fucking life on fucking Discord, and
I don't either.
I'm not going to either.
I think he's in here. That's why there's a blocked message in here. You're wrong. Yeah, maybe burn that. Thought I saw him there.
No, not that I see. No, I don't see none of that.
I thought I saw him in there. That must have been Dan's server that I thought I saw. But anyways,
Maybe in Dan's server, but well, again, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If Dan doesn't know who is who, then he's not gonna be able to kick that person out. Again, he can't fucking read. You know what I mean? He you know how he works. He stays away from the bullshit. So if you don't tell him that, hey, this is Epic disguising as a different account, then how the fuck is he gonna know that? You know what I mean? You know him, you know how he works. He doesn't want to be a part of it, period. Which I respect. But you can't blame the guy if he's in there, if he doesn't know that is him in disguise. You can't blame him. No difference than me.
well, Gunns, can I ask you something?
Sure.
I know you voted for a year plus.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The overrated, the little, like, how long should I be banned off the fucking channel? Options were like a week, months.
You don't know that I voted for a year plus. There's no way you can tell.
Well, because I mean, I figured just because that's at that time, that's what you felt for me was that you just wanted me, you didn't want me anywhere near the channel ever, so I just assumed. I mean, so I was just saying, like,
I played the fifth.
you know, ask, like, you know, you can help me out, because, like, I'm literally going to be getting fucked here. I might have to do stuff that I might not want to do, but...
Oh shit, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so Raze, if you wanted to do COD would you say maybe we could do it tomorrow?
Yeah, we could do it tomorrow.
Yeah, just let me know what time would work for you.
Yeah, I got a baseline what time I get up. That's all I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
because I'm not really gonna be doing much either. I know I might have to do like a few quick chores when I get up, but
Right. Yeah, there might be.
yeah, just like you said, that depends on how late you get up. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna depend
Are you
on
still doing
that.
your training?
Huh?
Are you still doing your classes?
No.
He's talking about for the truck driver thing.
Yeah, no. No, I'm not. I still have to pass that test, which I have until the end of June.
That's fucking close.
Yeah, because I didn't pass it in time, which it is what it is. So it's whatever. So at the moment,
You always wish you could go back in time, just go back to a previous action, just don't do something that you ended up doing. Sit around with that fucking thought a lot.
it is what it is. So at the moment, I'm just kind of relaxing. At the moment, I'm just kind of enjoying myself, taking a break from it. But
So me and my cousin the other day, we were looking at Airbnbs. Bro, we found this sick ass house for like $800 a night.
oh really?
Bro, it had like a fucking pool, like 100-inch TVs, a fucking built-in movie theater, like 8 bedrooms. I told him, I was like, we gotta like get a fucking Airbnb for the summer and just ball the fuck out. Let's go get a summer job and rent an Airbnb.
What's up, John? Welcome to the stream. Let's see here, Mr. Blob. The way I say it, you can't glorify people if they're the high status.
What the?
Oh, are
I
you?
do not understand anything he just said.
Are you meaning like the higher ups? You can't get them to change their minds. Is that what you're kind of saying? Am I getting that out of you?
Yeah, that didn't sound really clear.
No, but I think I might get what you're saying, which is surprising because I usually don't. But
Also, Raze,
yeah,
I found out a way in which we can push to higher rounds.
okay,
I found a map that might be easier for you,
okay.
and I can help you get.
Well, I know. Yeah. Well, yes, you get it. Oh, okay. So it is what you're meaning. Ah. Okay. Yeah. You know, I could. Okay, I see. You just put it in a different wording. Okay. I see. I thought that's what you were meaning. Yeah, I get what you're doing, Mr. Deadwalker.
Wait, what? I'm confused.
Can you get what he's saying now? Because you tried to.
Wait, what did you say again? Can you repeat that?
What are you talking about?
Can you repeat what he said, Raze?
The way I say, you can't glorify people, if they're the high status. High status. Hello. Being.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying now? Yeah.
I don't get it.
I get it. So, Mr. Block, what you're saying is, because I'm a mod, Deadwalker is actually no. I was gonna say something, but the wording would have been a little weird.
I don't give a shit. The whole mod thing just means you're around a lot and that you're always there to be able to stop shit from happening if it happens.
And they have a true commitment to the channel, and it is a responsibility on the channel. So yes, there is a little bit more to it than you're thinking.
Honestly,
If you don't see it that way, that is you. But
that, I guess you could say, interested in being a mod at first. It was like that whole situation with Walker Dead, and then he got our mod, and then I asked.
Appreciate it, John.
I was like, "What do I have to do to be a mod?" And then Ray said that I seemed trustworthy, so I got modded, and here we are.
I was already getting threatened not to. I was already getting threatened not to be a mod anymore because I wasn't around that much. So it was already going in that direction. So that's why I wasn't really too pissed about it. I don't really care.
Well, that's the
Like
thing.
the
You gotta
friends
be
around me,
active,
so I don't
like
care.
they said. And when I had to go to the hospital, I was only gonna be in there for 3 days. But then, I guess because I was pissed off at my mom, I literally went 72 hours without eating anything. All I would do was drink water.
Yeah, Storm gets it. My homie.
And
My man, he gets it. You have to,
before I,
got to have responsibility no matter what. Facts.
before I got put in the hospital, I talked to Rays and Random on Discord before I got my Discord taken away, and I told them, you know, I was like, I'm probably gonna be inactive for a little while, and
I believe I was actually in call with Johnny when you contacted him through Xbox or something like that.
What?
I believe I heard about this because I was in a call with Johnny and you were, I think, on like a call on Xbox or something, and like you, I don't know, from what I understand.
No, I don't have an Xbox, so
Whatever,
but yeah, I talked to Rays about it. I was in there for 5 days essentially, and yeah, I came back and I started being more and more active when I came back, and here we are.
Yes, activity is a big thing, my
I
friend.
understand that, Johnny, so that's why, yeah, everybody's unmodded.
And
That's
you don't
great.
have to be in every single stream because, I mean, unless you're staying awake 24 hours a day, that's physically impossible. But as long as you're in at least 85 to 90% of the streams, I think that's fine. Like, I remember I went on vacation for like a week, and I wasn't really active on the channel. I mean, I'd stop by and say hi or whatever, but
Yeah, and that again, there is exceptions. You know, I will give exceptions, especially if you show me that you're worth keeping in mind. That goes with being responsible with it.
Why are we still talking about this? I'm not mad about it.
No, I know. I'm just telling you. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to. You know, because friendship has nothing to do with it. Is what I'm saying.
I know. I talked to him when there's one day, John.
And it might not be for you, and if it isn't, whatever. I mean, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, of course it doesn't. I mean, Random wasn't a mod for a while, and then he got. Well, no, I think that was Gunns. Or somebody got unmodded for a while, and he didn't really care about it, and then he got modded again.
Yeah, that was Gunns.
yeah, that was me. Honestly, in the beginning, I was just butthurt. I was like, I don't really give a fuck. And then I ended up getting modded back. And then Kingslayer over here, the reason I got unmodded because I called him a not so nice word. He gets unmodded for less than 24 hours and throws a fit like a 3-year-old child.
Ah, yeah.
And yeah, essentially a little while goes by and him and Jesse come out to raise. They say, you know, we're not really feeling it anymore. And they got let go. And essentially, that sparked a whole lot of other issues. They said that they were on James's side the entire time. They never really cared about Rays. And honestly, ever since that beef started, I've wanted them gone. Not so much Jesse as Kingslayer, because Kingslayer always used to think that he ran things.
Yeah.
I thought you and Jesse are cool now, bro. No, the thing that pissed me off about Jesse is Jesse came in fucking, the Epic situation decided with Epic.
No, the reason I got, like, this is gonna sound a little petty, and it's not the only reason, but Jesse, I guess you could say, convinced my, at the time, girlfriend to cheat on me, but this was back when I was 15, so, yeah, it was a little while ago. So, yeah, my girlfriend essentially we didn't even, like, officially break up. She said she needed a break, essentially. Like, she didn't say, I want to break up. She said she needed a break from social media. So about a month goes by. This was when I was still friends with Faden as well. You probably don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah, so Amira comes back and, you know, she says she wants to be with Jesse, and then Jesse goes and tells Faden, and then, like, you know, he keeps trying to calm me down, and then Jesse just openly says it, in the chat. He's like, me and Amira are dating. And he puts in parentheses, he's like, Guns, I'm sorry. And I was like, you bastard. And I just, like, I full on just snapped. And, yeah, I remember Ray's got involved. Like, you know, like Jesse. It was old thing.
It's way back, way before your time.
Yeah. Back when I was like, quote unquote, new to Razor's channel. I joined Razor's channel when I was 14. Wow.
Yeah, he's been around, man. That's what I'm saying. He's been around for a long ass time, and we've been through some thick and thin shit all the way through.
Yeah, and honestly,
that's why I can respect him, because he respects me as much as I respect him. So that's why a lot of the shit that he does, I don't really hold him fully, like, you know, I'm not going to die over it. I get it, why he loses his shit, and I understand, and that's kind of why I back him up in that case, because...
I'm not going to lie, I do have a short temper.
Right.
So do I, bro. I get it from my father.
But I will say, you know, it's like, I don't want to say it's ironic. I want to say it's a bit fucked up, I guess. Yeah, it's definitely fucked up. But, so, my girlfriend breaks up with me and then gets with Jesse. And then when I confront Jesse about it, Jesse gets mad at me because I got mad at him. Like, explain to me how in a normal world that's supposed to make sense. I confronted you about making my girlfriend cheat on me, and you got mad at me because I was mad at you. What the?
She fell in love with someone online versus someone in person?
No, here's the thing. We started dating online, but we would call and everything. But, like, I guess we were kind of a mixture of both online and in person. But then again, she lived in Mexico. Like, she's Mexican. Anyway, so both of my cousins actually met Fader at this time. Not true. Two of my other cousins. And, you know, me and this girl dated for a month. And then she goes over to Jesse, and everybody's telling Jesse, you know, if she left Guns, you know, she's obviously going to do the same thing to you. And he didn't listen. Now, granted, they lasted a bit longer than we did. They lasted 2 months. Then she broke up with him, said she wasn't ready for a relationship. And I remember Fader telling me, he's like, I feel so bad for Jesse. And I was like, why? And then he said him and Amira broke up, and I was like, good, that little bitch got what he deserved. Like, I was happy. Like, I was so fucking happy to hear that. I know it sounds fucked up, but...
These streams on YouTube brings others closer. Wow. Okay. That's a first. That's a first, I will say. Well, if these type of situations continue, then maybe. You might see some. Maybe. We'll see. But
What? Yo, Riz, I was just thinking,
I'm saying if heated situations come about, I'm saying. But
since I asked Storm to play Cold War, and he was going to give me his name so I can add him.
yeah, I'll send you he sent me the screenshot, sorry. I've been kind of distracted here, so.
But I do know, or I believe I know the reason that we've been, you know, dying on like round 12 every time. I mean, killing zombies is made to be easy. Like, I mean, I don't want to say it's idiot proof, but it is kind of idiot proof. Anyway, since there were 2 of us, there were twice as many zombies. That's why. And I guess that's what made it harder.
Right. Well, that's to be expected. I know I'm gonna try to like practice one of these days, maybe the next day or whatever, like that. I'll practice like doing solo mode. You know what I mean? Like just grind it. You know what I mean? Until I keep getting up to higher rounds. You know.
Guns,
Yeah,
can
for me.
I be honest with you about something?
Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so, yeah, I said this in the stream, but I'm really convinced this is the reason why I've been really not doing too good recently. Because I went from being just so happy, being so sad, just like that. I really think it has to do with what I saw on Facebook with my brother. That was really, that messed me up. I was, I'm not just in that shit. Because, like, we all assumed, like, that he was just a phase. That he was gonna get over this whole trans bullshit, you know? And then, like, I see what we're not seeing, you know, what he's actually doing. When he's not here, when he doesn't live with us. He lives, like, an hour away with his girlfriend in a cramped-ass apartment living on food stamps, barely surviving. And fucking, I find out what really he's actually doing, and he doesn't want us to see, is fucking, him dressing up as a woman, looking like a woman, and that really fucked me up, because that's my fucking brother, that's my only brother. And I failed at being a big brother, because now he's fucked in the head. And that was really fucking hard.
One of my cousins is the same way. Like, he's full on trans now. Like, has a different name and everything, like different personality, different look.
It's like, that's my fucking brother.
It's honestly just, I mean, I know trans people and gays and the LGBTs, like, they all have...
gay. That's the thing. That's why he's so delusional.
I know. I'm saying in general, like, you know, as much as like we don't like to see it, you know, they all have a right to their own opinions. Like, but I will say, like, it is against God, like, to be gay or be trans. Like, it's against what's in the Bible.
Completely. So, on top of that, he decides he wants to do this when he's 17-year-old. You're 7. You don't know you're fucking. That's what my dad told me, and he got real pissed off when he said. My dad goes, "You're 17 years old. You're not even in the nose. You don't know your sexuality. You haven't been out there. You haven't been around enough people to know your actual sexuality. So you don't know shit."
Well, yeah, that has a point. Your brain doesn't fully develop until you're 25 years old.
Like, that's what my dad said. Is he right or is he wrong? Like,
I mean, he's right. I mean, you see, like, people say children get addicted to nicotine and vapes and weed and all this. And they say it's because they're stupid. It's not because they're stupid. It's because their brains are continuing to grow and develop until they're 25 years old.
yeah, I'm only 20 years old. And I have a lot of growing up to do still. I'm sure all 3 of us do.
A younger, more developing brain is more prone to addiction or to doing something they're not supposed to.
100%. 100%. Like, you know.
Oh yeah. Well, you always learn something new every day. Me, I'm at that bridge where I'm not.
Oh, it's the same as his forehead. Well, I should have expected that.
Like, all I'm saying is that whole thing that I saw, it really fucked me up, and I really did not make it. It's the best mood recently ever since I saw that, so that's...
Did you see what this man, Mr. Blob, said in Shroom?
Let me see.
I broke my girlfriend's pregnancy test kit.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
No.
I got pissed when she wasn't pregnant. I want to be dead. Well, then fuck her again, I guess. I don't know.
All I'm saying, Gunns, I think that's really a big reason as to why, and I mean, it's no excuse, but I'm convinced that's the reason why. Okay, so it's not an excuse, but it's a reason. It's an explanation, but it's not an excuse. That's better. That's a better way of saying it. It's an explanation as to why I'm acting like an asshole. It's not an excuse. So yeah. Let's be honest. I'm just saying. Nobody besides me in here will understand what it's like to see a brother, your entire life, start believing in this delusion. He's not like. He's never been like this. He starts talking about how, I've always felt like this. No, you haven't. I know your entire fucking life. You've never acted like this. What about when I used to hang out with girls all the time? No, you never did that shit, dumbass. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, it's his life. I mean, that's what he's gonna do. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man.
I know. It's just, it's not him. He's being someone he's not, man. It's just, fucked up. Because y'all are trying to make us bow down to him and all this. It's like, fuck you.
No, I slept pretty good, John.
Because we don't agree with what he's doing. And because we don't agree with what he's doing, he just doesn't want to be around us. It's like, fuck you. You can't just agree with everything. You can't just expect someone to, especially a world like this, to agree with what you're doing. Especially with what you are doing.
Probably watch a CNN.
Well, yeah. When my dad watches CNN, he watched it. He was telling me the whole fucking gender theory in schools was fake. I was like, no, it's not. It's proven. Parents came out and said their kids were being taught that shit. What are you talking about, dude? That's what CNN told them. CNN told them that the whole gender theory in schools was fake and it was a made-up lie by conservatives.
That's where I lose that's where I lose your dad on that. He's good at making money, but when it comes to being smart with that, no.
Yeah, he's got a chip on his shoulder. He was very poor as a kid, and that was the time when a Republican president was in office.
When you watch that channel, man, you're not going to be very smart. I'm just telling you.
Riz, you're never going to believe what I just said, Drew.
What's up?
Bro, what I just said, Drew, oh my god.
You to what now?
I'll send it to you. It's it's like a 4-second video clip.
Storm, I've learned something. Don't keep thinking about it and just move on. Something like that.
It's how we say hello. Like every time I want to say hello to Drew, I just play this.
Oh, I got you. CNN is fake news.
It's your boy Drew.
Right, you gotta play the clip.
Oh, how about you play it? No.
Well, I'll have to play it on my PlayStation if you want to hear it.
Oh.
See, Riz, honestly, dude, I'm thinking about I might just leave the whole Riz Army forever because it seems like all the people that are voting just don't want me around. So, like, why fuck up?
Oh yeah, I
Did you play it?
yeah, I played it. It's not going to be that loud because I'm on FaceTime. So, but okay, Brian. A lot of subjects being covered here: sexual identity, exceptions, insecurities, self-doubt, abandonment issues, anger management, depression, anxiety, self-esteem issues. I'm taking notes. Well, that's great to see. You seem like an alright dude. Clearly you're like piss on Deadwalker. Sorry, he did. I already know which one he picked. I can already guess. He commented life. Let's just say that. You can figure out what that means. Yeah,
I'm so fucked. I'm really
as a
fucked.
therapist, why do some people believe in these fake news? If it's true, I want to see the whole entire details. I need proof, right? Facts. Like a little turbulence on the plane. Asexual. sexual therapist. That's funny.
Okay, I'm gonna have no choice but to do something I'm not gonna be proud of this whole photo.
It feels different with her. Well, listen. If you think, now hold on, I'm gonna make this statement clear because you're being, I don't want to say a dumbass by saying it, but kind of are. If this is the situation, then this is the situation. I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be a guaranteed year. It might, a month or two or whatever might go by, and you might be fine. All right, I'm not cutting you off with me. All right, I'm not doing that. And it seems like you're okay with Guns, and Guns is all right with you.
And you can still you'll still be able to join the streams. Like people just won't see your chats. Like you can still chat and everything. People just won't see it. They'll be hidden. But that won't stop you from watching this content.
No. All right. I mean, just because a year gets voted does not mean that it's going to be a guaranteed year.
And like Ray said, if a few months go by and everything seems fine, me and him or him and Random might get a call and we might discuss it and then go from there.
Right. You know what I mean? This is kind of like worst case scenario type of thing, essentially.
If you're talking wanting to get your mod back, I don't know, that's a different story. We'll have to take that up for A's, but.
Well, because that would be something that would come down with Devin, and Devin would always say no. It's crazy to think that he basically says that for the rest of the time he's just gonna never want to talk to me ever again. That seems like something very immature to do, honestly. But whatever, he's him. If he's gone this long, but then again, with Aaron, it's a different situation because he never apologized. But with me, I actually apologized. So I don't know. Maybe fuck is something else. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I think he just needs to cool off. We'll see what he says in like a month or so. Fucking knows.
Well, you gotta understand, us as mods, we make decisions as a group. It's not just a one-person thing.
Right.
Plus, I'm not saying this is a guarantee, but even if you did say no, Rays could overrule that. If you show Rays that you change and Devin still says no, Rays could say, well, oh, he changed and I see it this way. Not to mention you got the other mods that could say that. I don't know if they will, but
right.
It's worth a shot.
I know at one point you respected me a lot, Guns. You were one of the people that actually encouraged Rays to make me a mod.
Wait, I did?
From what I remember, yeah, I think so. I remember.
Well, you did respect him that much. I do remember you saying that.
Because I remember I said something about you making
I remember you saying that. I do remember you saying that. And especially in the Fortnite stream, you said I did respect him at one point. I
remember at one point, I was in a call with you, and you're like, let me text Guns and Random to ask him if they're cool with you being a mod, and I think he said, it was either Guns or Random that was like, oh yeah, he's really cool, go ahead, or something. I think it might have been you, Guns, I don't remember.
I think it was me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I have done some shit with friend groups where I have done some shit and censorship that it got to a point to where they didn't want all of them wanted nothing to do with me, and I tried to fix it, but it was dude, there's no point in fixing it, you're just making it worse, and that's the thing I always had an issue with is that I'm such a person that I'm on my sugarcoat to say, well, you're just a loyal friend. No, that's not a good way to put it, Mom. The good way to put it is that really form bonds with people, and whenever I fucking do some shit where they want nothing to do with me, it just tears a hole in my heart. And and that's what happens. That's the best way to say it. And basically, I try and fix the situation. I try to repair it, and it's at a point to where it's beyond repair. And the more I try to fix it, it just gets even more destroyed. So I've always had that issue, and I thought I'd never have to have that issue ever again. But apparently, here I am in another fucking situation. I still cannot fucking believe it. I'm sitting at work like, bro, this literally happened. This last time this happened to me 2 years ago. And good news is that after a lot of time, I actually became friends with some of those people again. Because I actually realized I've changed, you know? Because I used to, tell you right now, guys, I used to be way worse. I used to be Mr. Drama Starter. I used to be Mr.
I did too. You can ask for Raise. I used to
Yeah.
always get the shit with Kingslayer.
Yeah.
Well, I used to be Mr. Everybody start problems with everybody. I used to be Mr. Crybaby, all this and that. I used to literally love creating things because I enjoyed it.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't come here earlier, because if that was the case, your ass would have been gone.
Yeah,
That's it? So.
This was around 2018. When this was happening, it was around 2018, 2019. It was like that.
I can't promise that that things are going to be fixed with you and Batman, though. I cannot promise that at all.
But no, I'm just saying that I've matured a lot. I still have things to work on. That's this whole situation.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying, even after that, it might not. You know what I mean? So.
The old me would have handled the situation so much worse. Because, what would have happened is that, the old me would have just sat there, and if I got, in a situation where, something like this would happen, what I would have done beforehand is I would have just attacked everybody and said some personal shit. And then what would always happen is that I'm cool with some people, and because one person is like, oh, I want nothing to do with you, I get so mad that I just sit there, I just insult everybody, and then it goes from one person not wanting to do with me to everybody not wanting to do with me, because I got so pissed because one person, and because the other guy, like you, Johnny, is like, I'm cool with you, it's just him that has a problem with you. That's how it was like. But the old me would have been like, oh, fuck all you, you this and that, and then I would have bring stuff, I would start bringing up personal shit that they would tell me, I would use it against them. That's how I would have done. But this is the new me, and I didn't, because I remember how all that shit turned out, and I just would always dig myself deeper in a hole. But what I didn't remember was not to shut the fuck up. Because if I would have shut the fuck up, I wouldn't get Devin to a certain point where he's like, I'm never talking to you ever again. You know what I mean? If I would have just stopped talking and I just would have focused on my work instead of just texting the entire shift, I wouldn't be in the situation, which is the issue that I seem to find myself in again.
Yeah, I don't care if you're good at working in text, and just do your goddamn job.
Well, of course, yeah.
I don't want to hear no goddamn excuses. You're there to fucking work. You ain't there to text me. So do yourself a favor and don't text me.
I have something I wanted to say.
Go right ahead.
I've been thinking very long and very hard about that. I've come to the sudden realization that I think the number 7 is just a terrible number.
Well, actually, no, because actually you're wrong, because you know how they say this.
You know what? That's actually pretty sad, because 7 is my favorite number.
No, let me tell you why. You know how they say 666 is the number of the beast?
Yes.
777 is the number of him. 666 is the number of Satan. 777 is the number of God. So actually, no, it's not a bad number. It's actually the best number, because 777 is the
Well, it seems to be the opposite as of now, because every time I keep hitting 7, it never works out.
You didn't let me explain. What I was saying is, so I'm still in school, right? Well, obviously not now because it's summer break. So we have school 7 hours a day. We have 7 days in a week. Me and my girlfriend were dating for about 7 weeks or so. Then we broke up. And I have 7 cents in my bank account because that bitch took everything else.
Oof.
I just want to take shit.
Why 7 is a terrible number.
I'm sorry that's happened to you, Gunns. 7 is my favorite number. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I just love the it's fucking slick, you know. Especially when they write it slick, you know what I mean? Because they'll kind of put a little bit of a little heave on it, you know what I mean? They'll kind of do a little mustache type of thing, and then they'll go down. You know what I mean? I'm sorry.
Let me ask you something. Is there anybody besides me, possibly, that like did something to you that like you never forgive, like Faded, James, or Jesse? Are there any people that were part of the race army at one point that you have they burned every bridge with you?
James.
Really?
Yep. He,
Well, I know he was flirting with you and your girlfriend, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
more than just that.
and yeah, he did that. And then, while I was still in a relationship with her, he, was DMing me, and, we were arguing, and he's like, please, let's talk, just let me explain. And then he goes on to say, I liked you a lot, for a long time. He said he was sexually attracted to me, and wanted to have a three-way with me and my girlfriend. And then I remember telling him, I was just stay away from me, we had nothing to talk about.
That's, yeah, James, I think it was either James or Derek came after me and fucking, that pissed me off because it was they used to call me at work.
Please don't try to say his name too much, please.
Derek, because it was a weird account.
Say D ends with a key, or D ends with a K, please, or don't say his name at all.
You say?
Don't say his name.
Either say D ends with a K or don't say his name at all.
No.
There's a reason why I don't like talking too much about these fuckers, because for one, I don't want to give them goddamn attention too much, and two, it's just not good.
I don't know. I always feel like when we talk about it,
Well, now you guys are very quiet. Whatever you're in, get out of it. All right, get out of that, because I can barely hear you now.
you can get okay, so he can say that.
That's not him saying it. That's something else saying it. But even I still say don't do it too much. So there's an exception once, maybe twice. Just don't go too far with it.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Things can always change because I assume it's okay. I don't know if you and your dad are still planning on stopping by and meeting my mom or something on your way to.
Hasn't changed. So as far as I look at it, yes. When? Don't know.
But I do plan to come up there again someday and I know that, like, I mean, if I probably run into a problem with everyone wants to come over and I'm already in the house, and it's gonna be like, I don't know. Whatever, though.
Well,
Like, at the end of the day, if he's really gonna act like that after such a long time, that's really on him, because I don't hold a grudge against someone for that long period of time, especially whenever I really didn't even do that much fucked up shit to him. I just annoyed the hell out of him. That's really what I did.
that's kind of why he doesn't really want to talk to you anymore.
Not like I did something like to him, but I said something really personal to him. But again, I don't know. You made it seem like Devin's Devin's a hard person to get a friend or something like that. Like, he's kind of like a very judgmental kind of person.
Well, it can be.
Bro, Ray's that after dark stream was off the chain, bro.
Appreciate it. I got over 200 views again, just like the first one. So
When I came in there, bro, like, me and you and Super Batman, we just set the mood. And then we comes in there, like, we had a whole Q&A, bro. It was awesome. I was vibing with it, though. Like, I mean, I'm always
a lot of friends. He has a few. He has a few. Walker did. To be fair, Superman doesn't forgive easily. No.
Which that's on him.
But that he has his reasons, and I respect his reasons.
I've been fucked over before, man.
He's been fucked over by his family more times than you can count.
Okay, well, I know. Yeah,
That is the reason why he does not trust easily. And that is why he doesn't give many chances. Again, I respect him on that.
I respect that too. I understand. I don't know his personal life. So.
Bro, listen, bro, what the hell, bro?
I'm just I read everything. I'm just kind of looking
Bro,
past
why
it.
do you want to see Joe Biden piss on a bunch of trees, bro?
Because he'd be stupid enough to do it.
Honestly, I think he secretly supports Biden. He just doesn't want to tell us.
Wait, what? Let me see. Hold on.
Illuminati confirmed. He's a Biden supporter.
Let's fly to Biden's house. I want to see him. You better not be a Biden supporter. Damn it.
I don't get Biden supporters at all.
You better not be. Let's support that maniac here. Unless if you just want to see it to embarrass himself, which...
To each their own, though, honestly.
You guys got different opinions, fine. If you share your opinion, fine. Depending on the situation, will I forgive your opinion? Probably not. Sorry. But our country might not be free anymore because of this dumbass, so I hope you just grow some common sense and not keep falling for this bullshit, please. Alright? I don't care if you are blue or not. But for America's sake, please don't vote for this asshole again.
I really don't think people are going to vote for him again.
I don't think so either.
Most of the people who did vote for him are saying that they read it and it was a mistake.
Yeah, but watching this next election, that fucking Biden wins because they cheat again, though.
There's a lot of states that have fixed that problem.
Really? Are you sure about that? Because they could, you know...
Yes, Arizona being one of them, Wisconsin being another.
Yeah, but guess what? The last election, there was also fucking bullshit in there with the primaries.
And I believe, isn't there another guy that was running besides Trump and Biden?
Yes.
Believe me, the attention is... but first of all, there's a lot of people that were in the office at that time who are not in the
Trump
office.
knew what was going on.
Right.
He said, don't vote, the election was stolen.
Now, like I stated, I said this before. Those people that were in charge before are not anymore. Don't say that anymore, please. don't say that. Don't say anything about that election. Don't say it. Thanks a lot, YouTube. They fucking took one of my streams down because I said it. That is why I'm going around the bridge. Okay, I am going around the bridge because I know they're a bunch of bastards.
Really? That's so fucked up, too.
Even my mom knew it was fishy.
I don't.
Okay, never mind.
I agree with your mom, and your mom is right. I just don't want this stream to be taken down.
Let me guess. The guy who made YouTube's a Biden supporter.
Maybe, I don't know, but even during the election, they've been fucking judgmental on that bullshit. They've been with the fake news media. That's kind of how you know that it was. You know what I mean? That's how you know it was. Wink, wink. When they gotta sit here and take your stream down because wink, wink. You know damn well it was. Wink, wink.
You know what? I think it's the president doing this.
Could be.
Maybe he's the one monitoring YouTube.
Could be.
Just imagine Biden takes your stream down.
No, but here's the thing I say. But the primary happened last year, and fucking there was also questionable shit that was happening. So was there shit that was changed afterwards, or what?
There's well, this is for a different thing. So I mean, I'm not, you know. What I'm saying is those states got rid of those machines. I'm just gonna say machines. I'm not gonna call them what they actually are. They got rid of the machines because wink, wink. So those states don't have those machines anymore. So wink, wink won't happen.
They really
Okay.
took out one of your videos for that shit.
No, they seriously did. Yes, I'm not kidding. I ain't kidding. I'm seriously. I looked at the reason. It said misinformation.
Wow.
So, and this stream was on since 2020. That's what's funny. They didn't take it down until now. How bullshit is that? It's been up for this whole fucking time, and then they decided to fucking, oh, that's wrong.
Nice to know that Mr. Sleepy Joe over there has the mental IQ of a 6-year-old.
Yeah, agreed. He's even worse in Australia. That's the only thing I'll defend him on. I feel like we've been blaming Biden for the whole inflation shit. That's the only thing I'll defend him on. Oh, but I'm gonna say listen. It is his fault. There is no way that you can't blame him because, well, it's his fault and it's his administration. It's all their fault. Okay, they're all in on it. All right. Because if Biden cared, I'm just gonna say that if he cared, he wouldn't allow it to fucking happen. You know what I mean? If he wasn't a weak little shit and actually had a pair of guts, all right, and didn't let them walk around like he's a muppet, all right, a puppet, then he wouldn't allow it to happen. That's just where it's at. So no, I do blame him, and I blame all his whole administration. I blame them all. They're all guilty. Okay, they're all behind it. They all work together to do it, to make it happen. You know what I mean? You have Bob here, you got Rick there, you got Rex there, you got fucking Millie over there, whatever. They're all fucking working together. You know what I mean? If you didn't have one or you didn't have the other type of thing, it might have not have worked as good or it might have fell apart. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's like you win in a game in a sports. You know what I mean? You all work as a team to get the progress done, right? To win the damn game. If you didn't have such and such and you didn't have that person, who knows? It could have been a different result. You know what I mean? You know, you might have not been as lucky. You know, or, you know, so, I mean, so at that point, it could have just been luck. You know what I mean? But, you know, so it all comes down to that, right? It all comes down to that. If you got a team all pushing for the same goal, you're pretty much going to succeed in that case, because you got so many people that is in power that, yeah, it's gonna happen. You know, if you didn't and you started X, it might have not happened. You know, and a lot of these people aren't there anymore. You know, you don't have freaking the bitch, you know, as house, as house speaker anymore. You don't have her in there. She was a big one, I tell you. She's not there anymore. So that's a big bye-bye, gone. You know, and then you have you got rid of a bunch of other Dems and rhinos. You got a bunch of those, and slowly they're working towards that. You know, so I mean, you narrowed it down to now there's not as many, so I would say their power is diminishing. But again, you got to get Mr. Biden bitch out of there, and you got to get freaking comma bitch out of there.
That's the thing is that imagine if Biden dies and Kamala Harris becomes president. Oh man, dude.
And then she gets assassinated.
Yeah, but you know what that means though? That means Nancy Pelosi is president.
No, she's not in there anymore.
She'll get assassinated.
Oh, Nancy Pelosi's not housekeeper anymore. She's not. They got rid of her.
She's the Speaker of the House.
She's not anymore. They got rid of her. If I'm not mistaken, I think McCarthy is housekeeper now.
He'd be a shit president too, because he's actually an idiot too.
I'd rather have him than these two bozos.
Well, yeah, I would, but I'm just saying that
He's the least of the evil. I'd rather have him. And plus, he's got a thing over his head right now, and he's signed on it.
You know what
Yeah, but he's rhino.
Yes, but here's the thing. If he betrays the paper, his ass is out. So he's kind of he's under a situation right now where he can't fuck it up. Because if he fucks it up, he's fucked. That's the one thing I'll give the senators. They came to an agreement that, all right, you sign this paper, and you're going to do and help us do what we need to do. If you betray us and side with them at any given point, you're done. And you're done for life.
You're done.
You're done. And guess what? This showed that he really cared. Because he said, okay, I'm going to sign on it. I'm going to sign my life away. That's what he did. He signed it. He said, I will not fuck you over. And so far, he's keeping his mouth word. You know, so smart man. He's not an idiot like everybody else. So that's the thing I'll give him. And the more good he does, the more he keeps going after Biden, which he keeps continuing to do. He keeps going at him every which way possible. Good for him. The more he keeps doing that, the more he'll be safe. All right? But he's got that paper over his brain. And I can tell you, he's sweating like a motherfucker because he knows that if he fricks up, if he slips up 1 inch, he done. They're going to kick his ass out right away. Believe me, the senators didn't want him in there either because they don't trust him either. But they all came in agreement. That's one thing I'll give them. They all came to agreement, every single one of them. And they said, okay.
I don't think it's McCarthy. It's, hold on a second.
No, because I heard they got rid of Pelosi. I heard they did. I don't know. Maybe her term didn't end yet. I'm pretty sure it did, though.
Yeah, it's Kevin McCarthy.
Yeah, it is. I thought it was. All right. Bye-bye, guys.
Yeah, in the recent election, he's Speaker of the House now.
I knew she was going to be done, though. I knew it was. Her time was coming. I knew it. Because they don't want her ass there anymore. She's bad. She's no good. She shouldn't have won the last few, to be honest with you. She probably...
Hey, let me ask you something.
She probably winked on those, too. So, what?
Is there any chance that, 5 years down the line, all three of us are, we don't even remember this whole situation happening. We're all just cool again.
We're never going to forget it. I'm just telling you that right now. It's never going to be forgotten, especially if it's big. We don't forget about the James Draper situation. That's never going to be forgotten.
Yeah, but this isn't
We
that
don't
big.
forget about the DS of the K situation. We don't forget that.
This isn't that big, though.
Well, I mean, we may not. Well, I really can't say that we're gonna forget about it. I really can't say that because when anytime it comes to drama situation, I never forget it. Sorry to tell you, I just don't. But at that point, I won't really care. So I'll tell you that. At that point, I won't really care. I'll say that. But that's as best you're gonna get for me. Which I don't see any complaint on that.
Yeah, of course. I'm not going to play about that.
I mean, it's whatever. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I just have a good brain. When it comes to arguments and shit like that, I just don't forget it. It's not something I forget.
Well, no, it's something, because
It doesn't mean I'm going to hold it against you. I'm not going to do that. But, I mean, unless if you push the friendship away, then, of course, then I will hold it against you. But if it doesn't, I'm not going to hold it against you. It's no hard feelings. It's just, I'm sorry, but it's on the channel, and, it just, I just don't forget it.
And I mean, that's the thing is that, I know you lost a lot of respect for me today, and I'm sorry that I showed my dark side. I showed that side of me. I really am.
Well, everybody does have a dark side, and I don't condemn you for that. It's just, when people tell you to shut the frick up, just do that.
I wanted to ask
You know what I mean?
How was Across the Spider-Verse?
10 out of 10.
I bet it was. It's probably going to be
Oh.
better than No Way Home. I probably
It's a
really
9
like
out of 10, but it probably will bump up to a 10 out of 10. It just because of the ending. It didn't have it left off on a cliffhanger, and that's the only.
Because it's meant to be, because the sequel was supposed to be like.
Right, but I mean, if the third one completes that, then yeah, I'll probably give it a 10 out of 10, sure.
Yeah, they showed
But I can't say that now because that is just being a little bit too biased.
I think
And I don't want to be that. I'm trying to be honest here. I don't want to be biased in that situation, because I really didn't have any issues with the movie. The movie was fucking amazing.
Well, I think they
But-
gave us a glimpse into Spider-Man 4 because the Prowler.
I'm just saying they did not show they did not show Tom Holland.
Which I thought was a little odd. Which made
Hey, that's okay. It made me happy. I didn't want to see him anyway.
Whatever, but like the thing about this that the problem I'll be surprised if he's not in the next film. I mean, like they at least want to show all three of them in some aspect of it, but like the thing about it is I think they gave us a glimpse at something in Spider-Man 4 because they showed the
Sorry about that.
Prowler, from MCU, which
Sorry
we
about
haven't
that.
seen yet, who was the live action Prowler guy. Was
Stupid
the-
battery
had
thing
his
that came
friend-
up. My apologies.
Prowler and,
Anytime the battery comes up, it freezes it. Sorry about that, guys.
They used archive footage, which I thought was cool. I wish they would have used archive footage from Amazing Spider-Man 2 because I never liked that suit from Amazing Spider-Man 1.
I'm gonna have to end this stream pretty soon here because it's only got 10% battery, so that's why it does that. Sorry, guys. Anytime the low battery percentage comes on, it freezes the stream. I apologize, but let me know as soon as that happens. As soon as you see it freeze, let me know because that means that battery thing comes up. All right. Just to let you know for future reference. So let's see here. Let's see.
Is Devin really like?
This is too old. You should be living in a retirement home. Facts, John. These supply chain problems are by his fault. There's a third major. Often unappreciated fuel inflation. Many U.S. Toward the inflation environment, regress increasing their price and profit margins. Yeah, but again, they are his fault. It's him and his people. It's all of their faults. All right. If he really fucking cared about this goddamn country, he would not let it happen. All right. Did it happen under Trump? No, it did not. So.
Never.
It did not. And that's because he put his goddamn foot down. So, If it did not happen with him, don't give me that bullshit excuse that it can't happen with Biden. That's bullshit. Because that means you are being biased. Because now you're saying, oh, he doesn't have the power to do it. Bullshit. He does. He just doesn't care. Which means he's just as at fault as the ones that are doing it. And that's facts. You can't argue with that. That's facts. He has just as power. You know.
Biden that I lost respect for him for was that he let those Chinese balloons just like sit there for like 3 days before shipping them down. If Trump was in office, those motherfuckers be up their sleeves immediately.
Right. He doesn't. You know that's the thing. That's what you people need to understand that. Okay. When they say that Biden really does not care about this country, they fucking mean it. He doesn't care. He doesn't give a flying fuck. He don't care about us. If he did, he would not be letting everything go as ridiculous as it's going. He would not be letting it happen. He would be putting an end to it and a stop to it. But he doesn't. He doesn't care. He says, screw everybody. I'm making money. I'm making millions.
On top of that, he falls
You know?
downstairs, he falls upstairs, he falls on bikes.
Yeah, I mean, it just shows you he just does not care. You know, he does not care. You know, whatever they tell him, that's what he does. You know what I mean? Whatever which way to brainwash your little brain to believe whatever he says, bunch of BS to get you to think that he's doing great when he really isn't. That's all it is. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you this, if you fall into that, you're the dumbass. All right? And that's just where it's at. Sorry. Facts hurt, but that's just what it is. You don't have the IQ to understand that he is bullshitting you, and you're falling for it. You know? You know? Everybody's got a brain. Use it. You know? I mean, when I see him talk, the way he talks, I mean, I think to myself, I'm trying to think as an idiot, you know what I mean? But I think to myself, I'm like, how can people believe what the fuck he's saying? I mean, the guy sounds so fucking stupid, it's a joke. So, I find it unreal that you could be just as dumb as he is. Really, I do. I find it unbelievable that you were just as dumb as he is to believe what he's saying is true. I find it unreal. It blows my mind. My mind is absolutely blown. It really is, because, you know, you're talking to a guy that doesn't even remember what fucking day it is. You know, the majority of you people on the internet, you at least know that. You at least know what day it is. So I would think that you would have the IQ to understand that, yeah, he's bullshitting you. You know what I mean? Like he said he didn't raise the taxes. Well, guess what? Now we have more taxes. You know, these things that he said he was going to do. You know, he said he was going to do them, and then 3 or 4 things he didn't even do. He did the exact opposite. So right there, that should have made you be like, oh, yeah, he's lying. Facts. He is. You know, but these people, I don't know how they gotten this far, and they still think, well, no, he's a good president. I'm like, really? You're this stupid? Unreal.
Well, there's one positive thing I'll say that he
Unreal.
Hey, let me tell you something. There's actually kind of a positive thing he actually did.
Yeah, but you know what? I could care less about them. They're not worth it.
Well, he's having this thing where basically there's this like student loans forgiveness where people.
No, I think that's bullshit. That's not a good thing. That's a bad thing.
Well, it's a good and bad thing because.
No, it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing because now, no, it's a bad thing because my parents with their mortgage. It's no difference in that. You fucking signed up for that. All right? You put your ass to pay for that money. We should not forgive you know, because what about everybody else that fucking paid it off? Wasted all their goddamn money to pay for it like they were supposed to. They didn't get no fucking forgiveness.
Yeah, but yeah.
It's no difference in a mortgage.
If I were a person in that situation, I'd be like, I mean, shit, I'm tired of paying for this motherfucker.
Yeah, but guess what? You could choose whether or not to do that or not. That's your choice.
I know. That's why.
So I consider that a bad one. I'm sorry, I don't consider that good because now
it's not a good thing for the country.
it isn't.
Like,
It isn't, and it's not. It's never going to be good.
Was telling me that, like, I have a friend who works
Because guess what? Guess what? I'm gonna tell you this right now. Guess what? Guess who has to pay for that? You and me. We have to fucking pay for their ass. So is that so? Now you see it this way, is that a good thing? No, exactly.
Like my friend at work was telling me, he's like, I'm tired of paying student loans, so like, I mean, shit.
Right.
Totally against
But that's the thing. He's still fucking paying for it. It's no fucking different. Where do you think that money comes from? Us. So that means that you and me are fucked. Because that means
Hey, more fucking taxes out of our pockets, huh?
right. That's right. So more money out of your pocket, which means, is it really being a good thing? No, it isn't. It's no difference than you paying for the mortgage. No fucking difference. You're paying on it, just like everybody else. Boo fucking who. That's the way life is. If you're getting little perks here and there, you're cheating the goddamn system. Fuck you. Nobody else gets to do that. You know? If you gotta suffer, so do we. No goddamn difference. That's the way life works. You know, if you're gonna bitch about it, cry home. Cry in the corner. You know? It's as simple as that. You know what I mean? Life's a bitch. But guess what? That's how the system works. You know? As soon as you start giving layouts, then everybody expects it. But it doesn't solve the problem. Because you are still making everybody that did have to pay for it, now you're going to make them pay for it. And that's bullshit. That's not fair. See, so you're not solving the problem, you're making it worse. Because you can't make everybody happy. So you freaking please somebody and you're going to piss off everybody else. You know, my parents are paying on their mortgage. Did you see them fucking complaining? No. And they made it very clear. We're not complaining. You know, do we hate paying it? Yes. Are we going to sit there and cry and fucking be like, yeah, give us money so we can, pay it off? No. They put up with it and they pay it. You know, it is what it is. You know, so no, it's a bad thing. Bad thing. Because that means now we have to pay on it. Which means less money for everybody. And I wouldn't be surprised, because they're paying for the student loan, that then they have to pay for it. So are they really getting a break? No, not really. They're still paying for it. That money has to go somewhere.
Let's see right now.
So he's completely destroying this country as which is possible. And if he keeps this freaking shit up, we won't even have a country left. And that's just where it's at. Because eventually, businesses will start closing, which means less jobs. Less money income, less people spending. And then the trickle effect keeps going. And it keeps going. And eventually, there'll be barely anything fucking left. Which means we'll be fucked. We won't have nowhere to make money. So, we'll be screwed. We'll be absolutely screwed. And then, now how many people will be homeless? Oh, so many. It'll be ungodly, terrible on how many people will be freaking homeless. It will just be, you'll be completely speechless. You won't even know what to say. Even the worst words that you would say, you wouldn't be able to say those because it's not bad enough. You know what I mean? Because even those bad words would not be bad enough to explain truly, it just isn't. It would be so terrible. It's unreal, And, so that's why, you got to look at it as a whole, So, that's why I'm praying for everybody. Wish you all the best. You know what I mean? But please, get these assholes out of here. Please, for the love of God. Please. Because otherwise, me doing this won't last. I'll tell you. My channel won't be here no more. I'll tell you that right now. Because they'll fucking censor my ass so much, I'll be fucked myself. So, you know what I mean? And that goes with any other YouTuber that's been on here for years. they'll be screwed too. And they have 10 times more followers than I do. You know, but imagine them gone because of such and such, or whatever the case is. You know? So that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? People think, oh no, they're not gonna do that. Bullshit. You do one thing, they do another thing, and what people don't notice is that they're slowly diminishing it, bit by bit. So, you know, the one thing to do it now is stop it before it gets out of control. Because if you let them get away with too much bullshit, eventually they're going to hit the big gun. And it's not going to be good. You know what I mean? So, you got to stop them before it's too late. Because there'll be a point where it's going to be too late. And they're going to make it where they control. And we won't be able to say anything. So, you know. So, and believe me, they will. They will. The reason why they keep saying, oh, no, we're not going to do that. Why would they be dumbasses and say they're going to do it? Why would they say that? If they say that, no shit, you're not going to vote for them. Right? You know? I mean, come on. You know how many people would freaking be like, no way I'm going to vote for that. Yeah, because they're going to lose so many people, it's going to be laughable. You know, it's you know. So, yeah, no shit. They're not going to come out and tell you. Why would they? I wouldn't either. If I was trying to make this happen, I wouldn't say anything. I would just play dumb and play stupid all the way. That's what I would do. Because I'd be laughing when I'm off camera, and I'll be laughing. I'll be like, ha, these fucking people are dumb as shit, man. They fucking fall for everything I say. And that's what I would be doing. Because you'd be gullible enough to listen. And believe it. And I bet you $100 that's what they're doing. They're laughing. Laughing their ass off because it's working. You know, so please, you know, do us a favor and get these crazy motherfuckers out of here. You know, these people are not good. And I'm not saying that not every Democrat is. Because I do believe there's good ones out there. But right now, and for a long time, the party is bad. And it's going to stay that way until you get rid of those people. And until you get rid of those particular people, or until they fade away, or they don't exist anymore, that party ain't going to fix itself. Alright? It's going to take a long freaking time. Because the party is weak. Because they're following the very bad people way up at the top. And those people up there are powerful. So powerful that the people below can't do jack squat. If they try anything, you can only imagine what will happen. You know, I don't even have to explain that part. It's not good. Let's just say that. All right? And that's the problem. You know, so until those people go away or disappear, the party is bad. 100%. And you already know, Mr. Rays, I ain't voting blue for the next 20 years, probably. Maybe more. And the more this shit keeps going, the longer I'm not going to vote for him. You know, my dad already says he ain't voting blue for the rest of his life. He ain't. He just won't. So, and I respect him on that. He used to go either way, but now, nope. Blue's not even an option. It's not even there. Which I'm not there yet, because it could get better in 30, 40 plus whatever years. But if it keeps going, it might be. So, you know, but hopefully that's not the case. Because, you know, I don't want it to be. But that's just the way it is right now. So, and that goes with my governor too. I ain't voting blue either. I'm governor or president. Either one. Either one. I didn't want this whip bitch to win. I didn't want her ass to win. When I saw that she did win, I was like, unfreaking real. I'm like, great. Another freaking 4 more years of this bullshit. Sink to the level. And people were like, oh, now she's fixing the roads. Yeah, fucking 4 years too fucking late. You know why she did it? Because she got reelected. That's why. And she was trying to make herself look good. That's the only reason why she's doing it. She ain't doing it because she cares. That's just bullshit. You know, should have done it freaking when you got into office. When you said you were going to do it. Not tax the gas prices and then don't do it and then say, oh, well, if you want the roads to be done, we got to tax your gases again. What do you mean? What happened to the other tax gas that you put on there in the first place? What happened to that? What happened to that money? Oh, it didn't fix the roads. Oh, so why should we believe you again? Why should we trust you again? But this time now, you're going to do it. No. You're bullshitting yourself. You're just trying to get more money out of us. That's all you're doing. Do us a favor. Fix the damn roads. And no tax hike. Do what you should have done 3 years ago. And do it. And I don't want to hear no complaining. Or no buts or ifs or ifs. Just do it. Or you shouldn't be there anymore. You know, and that's just one thing. She did many other terrible things. And she doesn't seem to care. So I can't stand her ass. But, yeah, so, anyway, so yeah, that's that.
I'm a bitch good for a year, fuck it.
That's a scoop. Well, you're not completely hidden off, so don't look at it that way.
And it might not even be a year anyways.
Well, some people are changing their votes because, yeah, some people are. I'm noticing. So, I don't know. You still got 20 hours to go, so, I mean, I wouldn't fully give up completely. You know what I mean? It could.
Why right off the bat? I mean, like, I didn't think that I burned bridges with everybody in the community. I mean, shit.
Well, people could be looking at a worst case scenario. I don't know.
So, I mean, shit, if they actually hear what I fucking did, it's like, you know.
Some people could be a little bit biased, but to be honest with you, there's a lot of people that I saw on my channel that really didn't care for you in the first place. So that obviously doesn't help.
When?
Well, it's just random people here and there that I've seen comments on. I didn't make a big deal about it because it's like, well, you know, they don't hate you. It's just they're just not, you know, they prefer Mr. Bitches over you type of thing. Get what I'm kind of going?
That's okay.
You know, but because of that, you know, you can kind of understand why that voting is the way it is, if you get the drift.
At least I'm better than Walker, Epic.
Well, by far. And I'm not comparing you to those two. Yeah. You know, I think I'm an annoyance. Maybe Super Batman might be, but that's not annoyance.
As of right now, like...
But it's more of the annoyance than anything. So I'm just making that clear. It's not on the stupidiness. You were 10 times smarter. You know what I mean? I don't even have to go into that. You know.
Well, here's the thing is that, like, you know, I was actually kind of, like, defending myself about, like, the whole, you know, the insulting thing, and he was getting mad about it. I'm like, dude, I'm kind of spitting facts at you right now. But then again, I don't know. He kind of made a point. But then again, he never fucking once said, hey, that actually hurts my feelings. Like, stop.
Well, I don't know, but to be honest, again, I did say many times not to freaking keep doing this. You know what I mean? Like, let's just have conversations.
I didn't hurt his feelings like that. Like, shit, bro.
I mean, it just gets old after a while. I mean, again, it's funny for a bit, but at the same time.
You're laughing, I did.
Well, well, clearly, I mean, again, I was annoyed by it, but I mean, nobody was laughing at it. So at that point, I figured, well, or nobody cared. You know what I mean? So I figured, well, okay, quit repeating yourself. You know what I mean? Like, quit trying to use it, because clearly nobody else is finding it funny. So, nor do they care. You know what I mean? So that's kind of why I just said just stop doing it, because for one, it is kind of annoying, because I don't make fun of anybody else's laugh, even though their laughs are funny. You know.
Yeah, I get that. I just thought it was. I didn't think it was that person. I didn't think that it was anything that was.
I just thought it was annoying. That's all. I mean, I heard you say it many times, and I'm the only one that really paid attention to it. Everybody else did not give a fuck.
Okay, and I stopped. But like, why didn't Devin sit there and say, "Hey, man, that's Never once did he communicate with me. Say, "Hey, man, that's," you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know, man. It just, you bring up a lot of the same conversations again and again and again, and that shit just gets old, and it gets annoying.
Okay, why was Devin never telling me, "Hey, man, like
Well, we did say stop many times, and then you would stop, but then you bring it back a couple weeks later or whatever like that.
Okay, what he did mention was the whole Tom Holland thing. That was the only thing that I heard him actually mention he was annoyed about.
Yeah, there's a bunch of other things too.
Yeah, but why would?
But again, when you annoy him to a point where he just doesn't even want to fucking discuss it anymore, and that's the thing too. That's what you gotta understand. You annoy a person enough to it, they're just like, all right, just shut up and leave me alone. You know what I mean? Because they're just like, all right, they don't want to go into it. At least not right now. Maybe a different day. Maybe he might calm down and then, okay, maybe then discuss it then. Or whatever. But, it's just kind of like you just gotta, kind of pay attention to kind of what you're doing here. You know what I mean? Like, because some people just get so annoyed where they just don't even want to discuss it. And I've hit in those points too. Oh, now you're fucking, now you're being a bitch because you don't want to. No, it's not that at all. It's that you pissed me off to a point where you're gonna make me say shit I don't want to fucking say. All right, but I'm going to say because you're pushing me to my limit. You get the drift?
Yeah.
And that's why they say just shut the fuck up and stop talking about it. Because right now, you're almost pushing me past that limit, type of thing. And I don't think you want me to do that. So.
Are you talking to me or are you talking in general?
Well, in general, but yes, you get but I mean to you, you know what I mean, for him, I'm saying. You probably hit the limit for him, and that's why he said, "I'm done." Okay, I'm done. It was no different than Otto Von Aaron, because he asked for one thing specific, and Otto Von Aaron kept kind of going off, and he's just like, "Listen, this is all I'm asking, and if you can't do that, then I don't give a fuck. Then fuck off. We're done." And he's like, "But I don't want to be done." Well, boo fucking who? If you ain't gonna give him what he wants, then you're fucking done. It's as simple as that. Sorry, but I mean, that's where it's at. You trying to discuss something else? He doesn't fucking want that. He's not interested in that. All he's asking for is a simple apology. That's all you had to say. And if you're not going to do that, piss off. Which he didn't. And he still won't. And even if you try to do it now, it's not going to matter now. Because it doesn't mean anything. Now. It's no different than when Epic apologized. A month later. And you know what's funny? He didn't even apologize to me. He just apologized to you. Huh. How sad is that? So that's why I don't forgive the fucker. Huh. If you forgave him, that's you. I don't. And I won't. I won't now. Even if he does apologize. He did. Actually, I will say he did. But not until we got into this beef again. You know what I mean? When he put me in that DM discussion again, you know what I mean? After he did those 2 fucking videos.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah. After that whole bullshit, he did apologize then. But you know what? Fuck your apology. Stick it up your ass. That's what I think about your apology. It's bullshit. when people
He
do,
said sorry for like everything.
yeah, well, stick it up your ass. You know what I mean? Listen, I take your I would take your apology legitly if you do it right away, because that tells me okay you mean it. If you fucking wait on it and progress and fucking just let it ride off and be like, oh yeah, he's gonna forget. Oh well, okay, he didn't forget. Okay, now I should apologize. No, no, don't do that bullshit. I do not fucking respect people who do that. If you really gave a shit, you would have done it right away. So that tells me you don't give a shit. That's what it tells me. You don't mean it. And I know you don't. I'm not stupid. You don't. You don't mean it at all. I ain't dumb. I'm not blind. I see it. I see through your BS. You know, you don't. You can't stand me. It's very obvious. You know, you're very. It's very obvious. It's very noticeable. You know, it shouldn't take you that long to figure it out. You know, it really shouldn't. You know, it depends on the situation too. It really does. In this situation, no, I'm just
So,
not.
how can we banned off the Discord server?
No, you're fine on that. I'm not kicking you off that. This is just commenting on YouTube, on the streams, and on the videos, which obviously you don't do that anyway, so mainly just the streams. That's it. And probably the community post, because you said you can't see that, which I didn't know if you could or couldn't.
Actually, I do see that now on the YouTube.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to say, I wasn't sure if you could or couldn't. I don't know. I really, I never been hidden by a person, so I really can't say what, you know, I'm just going on guessing. I know for sure you can't comment. That much I do know. You can like, you can dislike, you can sub, you can unsub, you can watch. I know that. You can do all that, regardless. But the main thing I know is that you can't comment. That's, or you can, but they won't see it. That I do know. But again, if the year does get voted, you know, I'm just saying, it doesn't mean it's a guaranteed year. That's what I'm saying. So don't look at it as it's worst case scenario, but with you, it might not even make it. Get the drift?
Why? Because you know that I'm not a person that's gonna most likely cause more issues.
Pretty much. I at least hope not. I have faith. I have faith that you won't. So in that case,
was like someone like Epic.
well, no, but he's you know it's when too many people lie about shit, I eventually just fucking lose all faith in them, and my trust is absolute to the tank, and I just don't believe them. I will never believe them again, and for him I won't. He's a fucking lying sack of shit. That's just what he is. All right, and that's why I can't believe him, because he was stupid enough to let an idiot take over his channel, and that just tells you how dumb he really is. All right, that's the level IQ he has. I don't give a fuck if it says he's more mature. Well, I don't give a fuck. His age, he can stick it up his ass. It don't mean jack squat. He is a 5-year-old stuck in a 26-year-old's body. All right. That's what his brain is in. You know, it's a 10-year-old. I'll just say 10-year-old. It's a 10-year-old's brain stuck in a 26-year-old's body. All right, and that's his problem. You know, you should never give your channel to some random person. Okay, anybody for that matter, actually. But you know, I wouldn't even give it to my parents. You know, because that is my shit. So, you know, I don't trust nobody with it. I don't care how trustworthy. You could be 99% trustworthy, and that 1% would prevent me from giving you that channel. You know. Now I will admit, when I was younger, I was it random? I think it might have been, or was it Tasteless Mage? I think it was Tasteless Mage. I did trust him with my channel because I gave him my password and shit. But he was helping my channel in terms of adding all the descriptions in and all that shit. And he was willing to do that. So I was like, well, the only way you can really do that is if you got my shit. So then you can log into my shit and then you could do it.
What happened to Tasteless Mage?
Oh, he's still around. We're still buddies, you know. But as time went along, I'm like, yeah, that's not very smart. Now, good thing is, Tasteless Mage, good freaking friend, good brother, and he has not betrayed me. So, with that time, do I regret doing that? No, I don't. You know, I still know how stupid it was, but he didn't fuck me over. So, I don't regret the action because nothing bad happened. So, I don't regret it. I don't regret doing it. You know. But will I do it again? No. Probably not. You know, probably not. No. Because I shouldn't trust anybody with it. That's just where it's at. No. You know. But no, I mean, he's a great guy. He is. He's awesome. He's lit. So. And hopefully one of these times, I know I keep forgetting, but you guys keep suggesting me more content to do and this and that, so it's so much that I want to do, and and he's kind of busy over there too. He is getting monetized because he makes music on his channel. But yeah, he's bigger than me, which, if you guys didn't know, was not the case. He was actually smaller than me by a lot. He was in the low. Which his second channel is still below me, and that's the channel he had. Oh, excuse me, no, he did make another channel. Sorry, he had two channels, and this is his main channel. Excuse me. So, and I'm trying to remember if I think he changed the name. It didn't used to be Tasteless. I'm forgetting it right now. It's Tasteless Mage something or whatever. But he changed it into a music channel, which now that's what it is. And then he fucking surpassed me like a fucking rocket. He freaking just absolutely went out of nowhere. He just came out of nowhere. He just fucking boom right to the top. Now he's at like 4,000 subs. Shit, he could be more than that now at this point. I think he's past Dan Reviews, if I'm not mistaken. Which is crazy because Dan is on a crazy increase right now. I've been noticing, because I know Dan, when he was at like 3.2K or whatever like that, now he's at like 4.3. So he's significantly growing as well. But let me see what he's at right now. But no, he's good though. Tasteless Mage is good though. No problems. Okay, yeah. So Tasteless Mage is at 4,630 subs. So he's bigger than Dan. And he only has 41 videos too, by the way. Okay, so the name is just Tasteless Mage as one word with a capital T and a capital M. So he almost has 100,000 views on his channel, which is crazy. 1 million. Sorry, I looked at it wrong. 1 million views on his channel. Sorry.
Do you still talk to Farlow Markland?
We haven't talked in a long time.
I know he was on that stream with Aaron and
Yeah, and we did a couple. We did. Tasteless Mage, he gets about a couple thousand views per video. He has some that hits 8K views, some that hit 10K views. One of them hit 27,000 views, 17,000, 13,000, 32,000, 22,000, 94,000. That was a year ago. 48,000. 149,000. Again, a year ago. And the most he ever got was the very first one he posted on his channel, which was a year ago, but it's probably like a year and a half. 307,000 views. That is a lot for his channel. Crazy. I never, ever have hit those numbers. The highest one I've ever hit, which makes me jealous, is 8.5K. Which I was even crazy to even hit those numbers. So, and I'm for surely blessed for hitting those numbers. Yeah, no, I am jealous for that. No cap. You know, but congrats to him. He deserves it. He puts in the work. So, that's just something that he's really freaking good at, and he doesn't post all the time either. He's very, you know, he posts like every couple weeks, I guess. So he puts a lot of work into his music, and he doesn't release it until it's good and done. Yeah, Farlorna Marklin and me are still good. His real name is Jake. Excuse me, Jack. Sorry, not Jake. Jack.
What's Gunns' real name?
I'm not gonna say it on stream.
Well, no, I kind of need it for contact information because now I have a number.
I'll just text you it. I hope he doesn't get mad at me though, because he only wants specific people to know.
I don't really care.
I know you don't, but certain people don't want you to go. You know, he prefers going by. Well, actually, him and me created such a bond that he doesn't mind if I call him either one. I prefer calling him Gunns4Hire. I think it's a more lit name, which he's perfectly fine with. Sometimes I prefer the YouTube name over the actual name. I know some people are like, "Yeah, what's your name?" I'm like, I don't really care to give you that, but I'll tell you it. But I prefer you just to call me Rays. It's a better name. For me, anyway. For me. But it's not even popping up right now, so I might not have it spelled right. Maybe I have to spell it out. I hate it how you have to be so damn dead accurate on this shit.
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to find that episode 24 reaction one. Because I think it is 12.4K. Oh, Jesus Christ, it still won't pop up. What the fuck? Screw it, I'm just going to look for it. Clearly it's being picky as shit and it doesn't want to pop up. So, whatever. I'll just freaking look for it manually. It's dumb how specific you have to be when you're trying to find your own shit. I mean, it's really stupid. I don't get it. I really don't. It's your own channel. Why do you have to be so damn specific to pop up shit that you're trying to look for? But you have to. Apparently. Oh, here it is. Let's see, I have to actually go to the... Oh, they finally gave me a copyright to it. Okay. Wow. Okay, so this significantly went up compared to what it was at. So it's at 71 likes. Freaking fire. 8,534 views now. Fire.
My episode 24, that shit went all the way up to 357 views.
Yeah, it's pretty good for your channel. You know, I'm even blown away to still be at 8.5K views. And every time I go back to it, it always goes higher. Now, it's not... It's very slow. Like, I'm probably gaining maybe like 20 views every couple months type of thing. But it's still going up. So, I mean...
Views the most? bad views I got on a video. Let's see, 3,040.
I like that Storm. He has the very satisfied emoji. I told my people too. I was like, the stream's gonna blow up. I knew it. I knew it was. It didn't shock me. Well, it shocked me because I didn't know what the limit was. I didn't know like what number it was gonna really reach. I knew it was gonna be big. I was thinking like, yeah, 1,000, maybe 2, maybe 3. But it completely exceeded my expectations. It went way beyond that. Now, how many people watching live? You know, I really didn't think that many people. I mean, maybe like 10 to 30, maybe. It completely exceeded that, too. 155, it hit.
Hey, Riz, check what I just texted you.
No.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
If
I
you,
said, I hear shit.
if you told me, I don't remember. And that's just being honest. I don't remember because I choose not to. Because I don't care. Alright. It's none of my concern, really. I mean, I'm never going to go by your last name anyway, so what do I care? Type of thing. Yeah, you might have told me a couple times, but I just don't. I don't, because it's not important to me, so I don't remember it. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I don't even have his last name in my messages. I don't. I have his first name and then in quotation marks, Gunns4Hire. And I have that for anybody that is on YouTube that I meet.
Well, yeah, like I said, I just know other Justins. I know a lot of other Justins.
Well, then just put in quotation marks, Gunns4Hire. Like I do.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
It's no difference than you. I do the same thing for you. I do that too. I mean, and I'm going to continue to do that because because if I just had your regular name, I would be like, wait, who's that again? And it would take me a minute to be like, how the fuck did Deadwalker get my Insta? What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? He literally, you're a little, he's literally following you on Instagram, so I just looked up Guns.
That's how I got your Instagram, through me. Through my Instagram. He was fucking on that. I'm surprised.
I just thought, I wasn't even because I found his first name, it was because I was just like, oh, might as well just add him, why not? Because he's probably following on Instagram, so.
Makes sense. Okay. Alright. Wait, I'm just gonna text you because I don't want you to get mad. Hold on.
What?
Not you.
Yeah, I don't have my, he was on that shit. As soon as I added him, he goes right here. What the fuck's going on?
Telling you, people are fucking paying attention, dude. You know, don't try to act like you're sneaky, because you ain't shit.
Well, I wasn't even
Nah.
trying to see.
Well, I know, I'm just saying for anything, I'm saying.
I was just like, you know, I mean, shit, I mean, I'm pretty sure Tommy follows his ass, so why not? I don't even use my, I always use the name Deadwalker, but like, it's not even really, I have a lot of personal friends that look at my Instagram account, so that's why I don't use the YouTube name. That's just my name. Nowadays, I just post all the concerts that I go to. I like living the life of just going to fucking festivals and shit.
Took Gun Spice. Dude, I really can't appreciate you enough for sending me money, man. Like, for real. You really don't have to do that. I mean, seriously, you people are crazy. For all the donations, I'm just telling you guys right now. Can you guess how much donation money I have in my PayPal account?
Oh my gosh, that burns. Damn, it burns. Motherfucker. Yeah, Guns, I'm not the stalker type anymore. That's the old me.
Let's not make that statement clear, right? All right. So can you guys guess how much
I used to be this type of person.
how much money I got in here?
I'm just being honest. I used to be a weirdo.
I believe it. Can you guess?
I almost got in trouble in my school. I almost got fucking really in trouble because like some girl fucking exposed me. And I deserved it, but I almost got really in trouble in school.
Can you guess it, Mr. Bitch? Mr. Nate Bitch? Can you? Mr. Nate? Can you guess it? Huh? Can you guess it? I'm asking you.
What?
How much I got donated.
Like $50?
Add another 5-0 to that.
Yeah, bro. You lucky bastard, hey. This dude Ray's is flexing.
Wow. Hey.
Look at me. Look at me, I got $50 now. Yeah.
No, actually, add another 75 to that. Sorry.
Fuck, dude.
That's being accurate.
Dude. Damn.
Yeah, I'm just as blown away as you are.
I would never expect that kind of money.
You know, Mr. Reyes didn't expect that either. But the tides have turned. And Gun Spice is one to thank. He is a broski all the way. And again, I appreciate it very much. Again, if you guys want any shout-outs, and the people that have donated, if you guys want any shout-outs, I know one of them specifically said no. Wants to stay low profile. That's fine. If you want to stay that way, that's fine. You continue to keep sending me money. I appreciate it. It just makes me feel bad that you don't want a shout-out or anything. But that's the way you want it, so alright. Whatever. The other people, how much did he donate? Which one? The Gun Spice? Now give me a second. I'll tell you. I have to actually go to the website because on the PayPal thing they have a totally different name, so I don't remember who fucking everybody is. So give me a second, I'll tell you. He might even tell you true before I even get to it. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see, give me a
I
second.
might fucking crank up some music here.
Just give me a second here, I'll tell you. This shit's fucking... Maybe, I don't know.
Oh boy.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Gun Spice, you have gave me $70. You alone, you have given me $70 for the whole month. Crazy. K. Jarrell, you gave me 20, which your channel name might be different. Yeah, Guns. I know, right? Yeah, Conjuns and Spice. You alone have given me 70 books. That is insane. That is crazy, dude. You were number one. You were the highest one. Animus. I'm not sure who that is. You gave me 15. I'm not. Let me see here. That might be Marcus. Maybe. Let me see. One, two. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go down. One, two. Okay, that's Marcus. Marcus, you have given me 15 bucks. So that's Animus. Bottom made of honey. You have given me 5. Okay, you give me $5. All right. So that must be Smith on PayPal. Which I'm not saying your full name because I don't think you want your full name being said. So I'm not saying that. I'm keeping it very, because again, I don't want to freaking, exploit them because they're doing this out of their kindness of their heart. I think you did donate to me before, Mr. Smith. You have. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I just didn't know. All right. That makes sense actually because I was wondering why there was some money before, and I just didn't notice it. So May 31st, that's when you did it. So appreciate it. You didn't give me much, but that's fine. I don't care. I mean, any dollar that you're giving me is appreciated. So I don't care the amount, but let's see here. So yeah, bottom made of honey. You gave me 5. Appreciated. Animus, you gave me 15. K. Jarrell, you gave me 20, and then Cajun Spice. You are the man. 70 bucks. That's insane. That's insane, brother. That's crazy. And you don't want any shadow, correct? That's is that what I'm getting from you? You don't want.
Then we can end the stream, bro.
You don't want any appreciation for that? And I like it how the song below my stream it says, "I touch myself." Great music to suggest to me. No matter what, they will always get a notification. Facts. Yeah, anytime they see my ass go live, they're like, "Oh." Which, hey, appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Check out that Mr. Bitches short, by the way. I thought that one was funny. Excuse me.
It's completely opposite of what he feels about me now, but yeah.
No, not the dance one. The other one. The one that's just called Mr. Bitches. That one doesn't have barely any views. And that's probably because of the title. Mr. Bitches. That's probably why. But watch it anyway. It is funny. Believe me. It is funny. I didn't really know what to call it. So that's kind of why I was like, oh, you want me to call it that? Yeah, sure. Cajun Spice. I don't do it for the attention. You're just a cool streamer. And I respect that. Appreciate it. I do appreciate it. What's up, John? Yeah, that's all I'm doing. Yeah, no, and yeah, that well, it has nothing to do with that. It's just that you're sending so much to me. I just feel, I feel bad that I'm not, you know what I mean, at least shouting you out. On something, if you got Instagram or whatever, and you want to get more followers or whatever the case is, you know what I mean? Showing the love, you know what I mean? I like sharing the love, you're sharing a lot of love to me, which I appreciate, but I feel bad that I'm not sharing really any love for you. You know what I mean? That's, you know, and it makes me feel bad. But again, I'm not gonna die over it. I'll live. If you don't want any of that, that's fine. I respect that. So, I'm busy last couple days. Well, you're gonna combust with what's coming then. Jesus Christ! You're gonna make me have a heart attack. That's what you're gonna make me do. You make me have a heart attack. I hope you're doing great financially. I'm just hoping that. I really am. If you're curious, Mr. Ray's is not. And I'm doing okay for what it's worth. If you're curious, I'm doing okay for what it's worth. It could be worse. I'm making some good side money. I'll say I'm doing not bad. I'm doing better than I thought in terms of that. So.
Yeah, you think about getting another job?
I can't. I ain't going back to that damn car wash. Fuck that.
Well, why don't you go back to Bear Trust?
I didn't. Bear Trust is my first job. Or
Yeah, why don't you go
not
back
my first job. Excuse me. It's my first big job, I should say. Or you could say real job, because you know. Well.
Why don't you go back there?
I ain't going back there. It's too fucking far away.
Yeah, that's yours. 4 miles all the way to St. Louis.
That's the only reason. I'm not going back to fuck that. I don't want to go back there. I don't want to work with that asshole. I'm good.
He was a dick.
No, he was. And they won't put me back on that either. I bet you. I know they won't, because my last week. When he came back, because they were on a freaking week on, week off bullshit, because the work was getting a little bit too less, so they had to have some people on that, which I was one of them, which I was only off for 1 week, so didn't hurt me too much. Though I was irritated because when you were coming, I wanted that week off, and of course, when I was on the week that I was not, they said, "Oh, well, we're ending that," and I'm like, "Really? You're gonna fucking end it when I need it the most?" I'm like, "You bastards." So then I had to take personal time off, which, whatever, it didn't kill me.
Yeah, I remember how pissed you were about that.
It didn't kill me, you know, and I don't regret it now, because I left anyway, so whatever. But
After today, I don't even know if me coming up there was even positive.
nah, it's fine. It's not a bad thing. I mean, it's whatever. You know, I just wish they didn't do me like that.
I don't even know if me coming up there was even a good thing.
It's not a bad thing. I don't regret it. I mean, I had a blast, regardless.
I
So.
almost regret it just because of how I was acting and how turned off the
Well, and that was, but you were gonna turn him off anyway, brother. I'm just saying.
Well, you say he's just that type of person. He's very picky.
I mean, he just, you know, you would eventually annoy him eventually. I don't know. I just, between him and you, I don't think, you know.
Are you just saying it's just he's a picky guy?
At least with you, yes, but it's kind of, it's just, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. It's kind of like, it's just kind of,
Oh, no, I get it. I'm an annoying person. I know you're trying to sugarcoat it.
well, it's just that some people it just doesn't work for. Right off the bat, you know what I mean? And it's just, you know, he's that's not really him. It's just some people. I'm just trying to find the right wording for it. I can see it. I can see it in my. No. It's not. It has nothing to do with that. I'm just trying to find the right words for it, to explain it in the right way. Because it isn't bad. It has nothing to do with being terrible. I'm just saying that for some people, it just, they look for a certain such and such into that person. If they don't see it, then it's not going to work right off the bat. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I saw that too. Like, Devin got pissed at me because I touched him on his back.
And
I'm just like, bro, like.
I saw it a mile away. I knew it wasn't gonna work. I kind of was like, I don't know, man. It's kind of finicky. You know what I mean? I just saw it, and at that point, I knew I was like, I don't think it's gonna work. You know, and sure enough, it didn't. I mean, it just.
Because I touched him on his back, and it's like, shit.
Well, you know, it's just like I said. If you start off on a bumpy road, it's not really gonna get better. Usually, it doesn't. Majority of the time.
Like, he got mad at me for that. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Like, we got one.
Right.
Like, it's, you know. And then we started talking about basketball. He got pissed at me because we were in the basement.
John, I needed to win the lottery. You know, that'd be great. You know, listen, on the lottery thing, because I know you brought it up many times. I'm not even asking to win the big jackpot. I'm just asking to win $10K.
Imagine if you won the Mega Millions, like you won $1 billion.
No, I'm just asking, just make me win $10K or $50K. You know what I mean? Or a couple grand or something like that. You know what I mean? That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for $1 million. I mean, that'd be great, but you know, I'm just, you know, make me win $50K, you know, or $100K, you know, or $10K. I'll even take $10K at this point. Fuck it, you know what I mean? My mind would be blown at $10K, and I know $10K. You're like, oh, that's not that much money. Compared to where I'm at, fuck yeah, you know. Hell yeah, I'll take that, you know. You damn straight, you know what I mean? Like. You can already guess how much the most I've won on a freaking scratch off is $200. That's it. And that's just no. That's not counting like all together, because I've done many I've done lots of scratch offs, you know. But I'm saying the biggest number I've ever scratched off was $200. You know, maybe $250. But that's it. You know, and I was pretty stoked about that, but. You know, and I've gotten that a couple times. But I never hit any more than that. Never. You know, and it just makes me sad. I'm just like, fucking shit. But I tell myself, you know what? One of these days I will. I have faith. I do believe one of these days my luck will hit, and I will hit a big fucker, and my mind will be blown, and I'll be like, oh my god. You know, I have faith. I do. I really do. It'll be the right time, the right place, boom, you know? You know, and I'm not buying any right now because, well, you obviously know, no income, so. And the Speedway lady hates that, too. She hates that because she likes me on this gameplay. She loves it. Because I'll go in there and I'll fucking bring my tickets in there. She'll be like, oh, here's Troublemaker. She'll be like, all right, mister, what are we going for now? And I'll be like, well, what are you feeling? You know, and I'll ask her out. I'll be like, all right, you know, give me some fucking winners. You know what I mean? I want some goddamn winners. Give me some winners. Come on. What are you feeling? Are you feeling lucky on these ones or these ones? Yeah, maybe these ones. You know, so. All right, good night, Storm. Appreciate you, man. Staying in all the way, man. Appreciate it, brother. Much love. I never had more than $70. That sucks, John. No comment. Well, I'm well off. You're well off. Well, congrats on that, Conjunct Spice. Excuse me. Sorry. That's good to hear. I'm glad you're doing well off. Huh. I wish I was. I have faith, though. Things will turn around. We got this. Things will turn around. It just sucks now that I gotta wait until fucking July. So.
We got 2 weeks until Dead City. That's gonna be fun.
So, you know, I just gotta survive until then. You know what I mean? Worst case scenario, I'll go back to McDick's, which, fine, whatever. I'll go.
Wait, you gotta wait till July 4th?
July 3rd, that's when I start my actual going on the trucking training part. But I gotta pass this test, which I will probably start doing that this upcoming week. I'll probably try it again. I might not do it tomorrow. I might wait until Tuesday. But
yeah, have you actually tried to drive a fucking
commercial trucks?
No, not yet. No.
What's Devin trying to do? Is he trying to do the same thing or what?
I don't. He's got some ideas. He was thinking about it. He might do it. I don't know. I can't really.
We're gonna make dicks flipping burgers.
No, he's doing better than me right now. So,
Well, yeah, because he's working. But
he's making income. I ain't making shit. I'm making side money, which is keeping me moving. But you know,
I'll never forget when I went in there.
but at the same time, I am going for something that is kind of worth it. You know what I mean? Because you can make a lot of money off of it. So, you know,
I'll never forget
the-
when
the-
I went into that McDonald's and fucking I saw him and I was surprised he didn't see me because I saw him working and
Sure.
I was so tempted to like go up there and say something to him, but I didn't.
so, but yeah, no. So that's my word. I ain't gonna go back to fast food. Fuck fast food. They suck. Car wash sucks. I ain't going.
I thought you were talking really highly on him whenever I was up there.
Well, it worked as a starter job, but to go back there, fuck no. They pay you for shit. I'll tell you. You gotta fucking kiss their You gotta kiss their goddamn foot in order to fucking get your 10
They
cents.
pay better than they probably pay better than my fucking job.
Nah, they don't. They're less.
How much do they pay?
Well, at the time when I got into McDonald's, it was $10.50. When I left, and I've been there for a couple years, and I was the cashier and everything, I was only making $10. That's it. $10 an hour.
How much?
And you know, $10 an hour.
That's worse than me.
It was, yes. And I've been there for a long time. Now, can you guess what I started at? I started at $9.25.
I was
So
about to say like $9.50.
no, $9.25 when I came in there.
You see, if you're making under $10, that should be fucking like revoked from. No person should ever be making below $10.
You know, and that was at the time. Now that was like what, when I was like 18 or whatever like that. You know, which at the time, whatever. You know, but they fucking no. Well, here's the thing. I worked my butt off. You know what I mean. And then the manager came to me and he started talking to me and you know, he's just like, can you walk with me? And I'm like, sure. So I did. So I walked with him. And I'm like, this isn't bad, is it? No. No, this is good. You're getting a boost in your raise. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I'm bumping you up 40 cents. I'm like, okay. Now, at the time, I was like, that's pretty good. You know, compared to what I was at. You know, and, you know, so yeah, we walked on. He's just like, you keep it up, and you'll get it again. And I'm like, all right. So I did. 6 months go by. Nothing. 6 months go by. Nothing. Another year goes by. Nothing. And I'm thinking to myself, man, fuck this place. And then, boom. Oh, now you get another raise. 25 cent raise.
25-cent right, wow.
And then I'm like, you fucking bastards. You know? And then a new manager comes in there. All right. I'm going to be nice because you're really good. You're a cashier. I'm going to give you an even 10. 10. All right. Appreciate it.
I thought you said you actually clean the cars.
You know? Well, yeah, it fluctuates. You're not a cashier every goddamn day. You know, because you fluctuate. You have different cashiers. So that way everybody can make some money. That's the whole point. So it's not the same person every day. Because when you're a cashier, you make money as well. So you make bonus money. Okay? So, you know. Which, by the way, I was having problems with every single time I was doing it, mind you. So that's another reason why I left that place. Because they kept saying I was short on my cashier thing. I was short. Oh, you're short on this. You're short on that. Why am I fucking short? I'm doing this shit right. How can I be short? And then I thought, and I liked the manager. I fucking laughed again at the manager. He was like, well, Maybe because they keep saying you're short, because they keep fucking taking your goddamn money and they don't want you to know. And I'm like, oh. I'm like, thanks. That makes me feel really fucking warm. Now, I will agree, the manager, the new one that came in, I liked him a lot better. He was a lot better. You know, way better. Now, did he stay? No, he didn't. He didn't stay. And now they have another.
That's not how fucked up he was.
No, he didn't stay. But to be honest with you, he didn't give a fuck after a while. You know, he did it for a while, and he did very good. I actually liked him. He was actually fair on tips. He did very good on a lot of the stuff. I didn't have no problems with him. Some people hated him because such and such and whatever. I was like, fuck those people. You know, he's great. Him and my, if you're wondering, his name is Dan. And I'm not going to say anything more than that because I'm not going to explode him here. You know what I mean? He's a good broski. That's a different guy. That's a loser, Chris. But yeah, no, this fuck, I don't know, nor do I care. You know, after I left, he was there for another week or two, and then he fucking vanished. I don't know where the hell he went. Probably went to the shit school that I finally got away from. Probably went there, maybe full time. I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? Screw him. Could care less. You know, he's an idiot. No, he good manager and everything like that, and everything seemed to go good. You know, he had some little minor hiccups here and there, type of thing, whatever. You know, nobody's perfect. Fine. You know, and then the mechanic towards the end there of his life got bumpy, and then it hit a rock stone. Fucking hate this guy, you know, fucking fuck him, get him the fuck out of here. We'll get a new fucking man, you know, this and that. I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, what did you do? You know, like, what the fuck just happened here? You know what I mean? Everything just fucking hit a brick wall and just nope. You know what I mean? Get him the fuck, you know. And I'm like, well, that's kind of a shame, you know, but whatever, I guess. So, you know, and then at that point he said, you know what? Fuck this place. You know, I don't. He's like, I don't make enough here to fucking worth staying. And I'm like, oof. And he said, bye. He said, you guys can all sink in the hole. And I'm like, ha! Don't worry, Mr. Dan. I said, I ain't gonna stay here very much longer. I ain't sinking down with everybody else. Fuck no. So, I said, I'll get the hell out of here. Don't worry. He's like, I'm with you, brother. And he's just like, I don't blame you. And I'm like, hell yes. I want to make more money, brother. I ain't going to do that shit here. You know, well, why don't you be manager? Get out of here. That ain't worth it either. You know. Which now they got the new manager, and I'm just going to say he's okay. But more people hate him than like him, so, you know. Me and him are fine, but then again, him and me got along. And that's the only reason why. You know, I left on good terms because I don't like leaving on bad terms, you know what I mean? So, if I did go back, they would accept me back. You know, they'd be happy to have me back. But do I want to go back? Fuck no. So, I'm not going to go back. So, because they would put me at a high spot. And I even said, I don't want to be manager. I don't want to be in charge of all that shit. Fuck that. You know? Fuck that. You know? So. Plus, it's not really my strong suit. You know? So, it's fine. Well, Mickey D's, though, shit, they're one of the best jobs that treated me very well. And I know a lot of people, I can't stand that place, you know, whatever. Well, you know what? I'm sorry that you had bad relations with them, but me, hell no. Would I go back? Yes, I would. I would go back. I did not have a problem working there. You know? I didn't. I really didn't. I got along with everybody. And it was fine, you know? Really didn't. So, you know, was the smell? Whatever. I can put up with it. You know, but they paid me decent. You know, they never shied me away on that. You know, I started off $10.50. Within 6 months, they gave me a raise. Huh. They bumped me up to 11.10. They bumped me up to 11.10. And then another 6 months later, they bumped me up again. They gave me another raise, and when I left, I was at like 12.10, I think. I was making 12.10 an hour, something like that. And I wasn't even there for that long. I wasn't in there for a full freaking year, and I was already making $1.50 more than what I was making when I first came in there. So, way more than what freaking Fast Eddie's would ever give me. So, and I just did my job, and boom. And the managers, fucking awesome, except that B, she was not awesome. She was a bitch. But then they got. But, see, here's the thing. See, when everybody sticks together, they can get rid of the B. And sure enough, everybody put in a bad word. She's no good. Get rid of her. And eventually they said, bye, gone. Took her ass right out. Said, we're getting a lot of complaints from you. We're hearing that you do this, do that, do this, do that. Gone. Goodbye. Took the Saginaw Road manager. Brought him here. Got another one there. Heard that one does fine. And obviously I knew the guy from Saginaw, he was fine. I worked with him for one day, no issues. He was a cool dude. In fact, we had a conversation for freaking most of my shift. We had a conversation as we were working. So I knew, that one day, all I needed to know, and I could tell what kind of a guy he was, and he was chill. Cool dude. I didn't even need any more history with him. I could already tell he was a good manager. So, and I've ran into him many times when I go in there, and he's a chill dude. He's a cool dude. He sees me and goes, hey, how's it going? I'm like, going pretty good. How about you? Oh, not bad. Going pretty good. I'm like, good to hear. And it's great. It's great. They're running pretty good. So a lot of my people that are still that are still working there, a lot of them, and they keep telling me, come back. We miss you. We need more people. And especially, I like the one girl. She's great. I love her. I liked her. Especially when I was waiting for my food. He's just like, oh, no, we want you back. Please come back. You know. And then she looked over. She saw me, and she's like, oh no, we don't want his ass back. And I'm like, oh. I looked up like, my heart's broken. Kind of laughed at that. And she quickly did something, and then she got another minute free, and then she freaking turned. She's like, no, for real. She's like, if you come back, we'd take you back in a freaking heartbeat. So please, come back. And I'm like, I said, maybe, we'll see. She's like, think on that. I like the kid. He's just like, oh, maybe if you pay him $20 an hour, or 15 or whatever like that. And I'm like, no. Well, no, he said 20, and I was like, well, definitely at 20. And I go, and he goes, probably no less than that. I said, I might go a little bit lower, maybe. I might do 18. But you know, so. But yeah, so that's kind of the scoop. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, if I were to go back, that would be the one I'd go back to. You know, that would be the one. So, if that's what I have to do for now until I get into a bigger one, that's fine. I'm not gonna die over it. You know. At least in the meantime. I don't think I'll have to. I think I'll be all right. So I think I'll get into one of these trucker ones, and we'll go from there. So your boy's raised. We'll keep on fighting for it, and we'll keep on doing it. You know what I mean? If I fail once, I'll do it again. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the people, a lot of my dad's friends said that they failed many times, and it took them a couple times. They said there's a lot of stuff that you have to. There's a lot of knowledge behind it, and there's a lot that you have to do. He goes, so you might not get it the first time. It might take more than once. You know, and that's understandable. It's it's not as easy as everybody keeps saying it is. It isn't. There is a lot to it, and I agree. There is. There's a lot more than I thought. I'll tell you that right now. All the shit they were going over, I was like, whoa, okay. Everything that I criticized for a trucker, I regret that. I take it all back. I understand completely. It's not as easy as everybody says it is. It isn't. Shit is not. It's very complicated, actually. To some degree. It's very simple in most degrees, but there is a lot of complicated things that you have to whirl around, that they want to make sure that you're not going to, frick up on. You know what I mean? And that's where a lot of people struggle the most. But hey, I ain't going to give up. I ain't going to back down. So, we'll keep on fighting. But at the moment, I'm just kind of taking a break. I'm just kind of relaxing, you know what I mean? But yes, I have to do the test at the Secretary of State, and probably the middle of this week or so, I'm going to jump back into it, and I'm just going to practice, and get myself back into it, and then I'm going to go try for it again, and go from there. So, but regardless, even if I do pass it, which I do believe I'll pass it one of these days, one of these times.
How many times you already tried it?
Like 3 times, 4 times. Oh, yeah, it's not easy. It really isn't, because what they do is they change the fucking wording of the thing, so you'll think you have the answer down, and then they'll fucking change, and then you'll be like, oh, and then it's so incorrect, and you're like, really? And the problem is it won't let you go back on it, so you have to wait until the next goddamn day to do it again. And it's frustrating. It really is. So, and if I'm not mistaken, there's 3 different tests you have to take, and you have to pass 80% on all 3. So, and you know, Mr. Ray's, I don't do good with tests. So, that's a struggle for me. But, again, I have faith. I'm not going to give up. If it takes a million tries, whatever. I'm going to keep doing it until I pass. So, but the good thing is, I have a lot of time to, until July 3rd to do it. So, I'm going to work my butt off, pass it, and then, go from there. So, go from there. So, but yes, there's a lot of challenge to it. There is. But, excuse me. But, we'll go from there, and we'll see how it goes. So, we'll go from there. So, yeah, the Bear Trust one, it's just too damn far away. So, and plus they put me, and plus they were putting me on spots that I wasn't really that strong on, and I never was, even from the very beginning. It's just not my strong suit, of actually helping putting the boards together and all that shit. I'm just not really, it's not my strong suit. That's my weak spot of working there. That's why I preferred the saw. I got the saw a lot. At first, it was challenging, but then once my brain was like, oh, that's what I got to do, then I was locked on. Then it was fucking easy. You know what I mean? There was just some things that I've always had struggle with. You know what I mean? That, but the issue with that is that you got a motherfricker over there that's a crying little bitch, and if you don't do it his way, then it's the highway. So, now the other guy, he didn't give a fuck. He's chill as shit. He don't care. Him and me had no problems working with each other. He made the working actually fun to do. He made it worth being there. If he was on where my spot was every day, shit, we would,
Hey, Johnny.
Would have no problems, but
I think you should end this stream. I'm about to go to sleep.
oh, look at you being tired at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, I was trying to get back into it.
But no, but they took me off this all and they put me in a weaker spot, so now I don't want to go back. I was making more money though, I will say. I was making $17.25, so which that's the highest I've ever made out of any job. So there's that. There's that. But it is what it is. You gotta make sacrifices to make more. So if I get into this trucking one, I'll go from 17
Hey, man, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
to 28. So, all right, peace out, man. So, or I'll go in the mid upper 20s if you know what I mean. Give me a second here. I'm going to go to the restroom here. I can't hold it anymore. What's up? Gotta catch them all. Welcome to the stream, man. Give me a second here. Hold on. Whew. Okay, sorry about that. I couldn't hold that anymore. Oh man. So. What's the poll for? How long Deadwalker should be hidden for on the channel? Oh damn, serious? Um, somewhat. Somewhat. I know some people ask me to do a stream or something, right? Or do a gaming stream or whatever. Yeah, how long has it been since I've done a gaming stream? Oh my god. It's actually been some time. Holy frick, it's been 4 days. Huh. But it's not the end of the world type of thing either, so keep that in note. He could still be in the live streams. Well, I appreciate that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream here in a minute. Obviously, I'm going to be live for the sleep stream. Because I am trying to go to sleep a little bit earlier. You know, because it's not 5 yet, so that's going to make it better. It's just some ridiculous things with guns, which that kind of got situated for the most part. Some situation with Mr. Bitches, which will be on for a bit, essentially, or it's going to go on for a bit. Yeah, that's kind of the situation. Pretty much, you know. With me, everything's fine, but yeah, well, that one I just don't. I don't. You know, it's more annoyance than anything, but yeah, it's kind of like one of those things where it's not meant to be. You know what I mean? So. But and that you might not just be able to control. So.
New York City.
New York City. Sorry, I just clicked it so that I can watch it later.
Fox News.
Sorry, I hate that when it does that. It's iron stuff out in time. Yeah, probably. I gotta watch that. Making Path Presents episode 4. I gotta watch that.
With the what?
Right. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Exactly what you're saying too. Gotta catch them all. I do. Fully. I gotta unsubscribe from AMC Plus on YouTube. I didn't even mean to. Well, I only did it for the one video, but that was it. But I'm subscribed already twice, so I don't want to. Not right now. I'm 3 times. I'm really giving AMC a lot, but yeah. So I need to undo it. I'm trying to think which one should I do. It just never ends. Oh, okay, never mind. Super Batman was spot on, Hammy and Stitches. Yeah, he knows it well. That's why he was like, yeah, maybe I should do it, you know? I'm like, hell yeah, you should. That'd be funny. It will be. You know, those kind of fun things I know you guys appreciate, so that's why I'm like, yeah, do it. You know what I mean? If you're down, let's do it. Let's get it. You know, don't shy away from it.
Boring life, or I will eat you.
You know?
Now, like and subscribe.
It's kind of that situation, you know what I mean? You know, so there's that, you know what I mean? Everybody beats me eventually feeds obligatory life has a clock, and I'm counting down when you're out of time. I come around. What is it, puss? Your life flashed before your eyes? Cause I'm quicker, smarter, bigger, and Bass is
you
good
just
on this.
realized I'm a fight you cannot win.
Physics and Death Stranding. Nice. It's awesome.
Blood jumps down your face, you know tonight that you are dying. So run away, little scaredy cat pussy. I always get my kill. How's it feel being the prey? Retiring is wise and finally learn humility. I guess not. He's going after that wish back kid. Everybody meets me eventually feeds obligatory life as a clock, and I'm counting down when you're out of time. I come around. I'm no bounty hunter. I'm death. You're shot. Don't let that gas be your last little breath.
No.
I'm no bounty hunter. I'm death. Don't let that gas be your last little breath. The very idea that a cat have 9 lives absurd. I usually made in the shadows, but you need to be murdered. Remember how you say you laughed the face of death? Well, that really wound me up, and now you have no lines left. So draw your sword, lest you really stick against my sickle. Here, you can have your weapon back. I like a fair fight to be equal. Not that you stand a chance when I do my deadly dance. Every legend has his hand, and I'm claiming yours in advance. Everybody meets me eventually feeds the obligatory life as a clock, and I'm counting down when you're out of time. I come around. I'm no bounty hunter. I'm death. You're shot. Don't let that gas be your last little breath.
No.
I'm no bounty hunter. I'm death. Don't let that gas be your last little breath.
Lights go out, the dark comes in, the sun begins to hear calling out your name. Lights go out, the dark comes in, you start to scream and then you fall.
So.
Now we do a
45 p.m. here. 3:45 a.m. for me. Oh, it's 4:45 for me. So I'm gonna be doing the same, brother. See, it's early for you guys, but then again, it makes sense. You guys are in different ends of the different places, so makes sense. Yeah, I haven't done any gaming streams for quite some time, so I'm gonna be grinding on the games, continuing later today. All right, probably doing some COD with my boy Guns, and we'll be doing some more streams. Even after that, some continuations of. Stupid. Until Dawn. Continuation. And then we have some Twitch streams I need to do too. My Xbox is now up here, so now I gotta just get the camera and do some content up here. It's already up here, so might as well now. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. But yeah, so I'll probably grind on some of those streams as well for you guys. So yeah, but yeah, we got the sleep stream coming up here in 5 to 10. So appreciate you guys showing the love and support of that. Of course, on that sleep stream and such, you guys can donate, which I would appreciate on that. But let me look at the last one here. It's still a day ago, and you guys blew it out of the water. So yeah, your boy's gonna be, you know, not in this one, but the next one, depending on how much support this one gets, you know what I mean, then I'll do it, type of thing. But crazy. But we are maintaining the support enough to the point where I just lost my train. Sorry. That I think what you guys are asking for. I think you guys are asking for the toe thing or whatever like that. Well, it's pointless to do that now because, you know what I mean, the ankle. So, so that's why I'm like, well, it's kind of pointless now. You know what I mean? You can't even see my damn feet. You know, I'll just kind of do it here and there in some of these streams, especially the After Dark streams. I'll definitely do it in that one. So, if you guys really want that, then check out those After Dark streams. You know what I mean? I'll be definitely doing it there for you guys. You know, but in the sleep streams, I mean, there's just no point, just because. You're like taking off on the plane. Well, there's just no point on that just because you can't see my feet. So, if you get what I'm saying. So, that's why I'm like, you know, I get it on the other angle, but I don't have it on that one. More people are preferring this one now, so I'll do this for another 10 more parts, and then we'll go from there. If people want me to change it up again, I'll change it up again. You know what I mean? I can't really do too many different angles just because I don't want the device dying, if you know what I mean. I don't want it dying in the middle of me streaming, which that could very well happen. And so the only way I'm able to do it in these two locations is because I have it plugged in. You know what I mean? So it is not going to die, obviously. It won't, because it's plugged in. So, if you get the drift. So, yes, made it funny. You know it. Another sleep stream coming right up. And, so. So, appreciate the love and support and all that. So, for people that haven't donated, would appreciate it. You know, tip link open. Well, I appreciate that. Much love, much love. You know what I mean? Much love, much love. Wait a minute. Oh. I was like, where the frick do I have these? So, I will be telling you guys that next weekend, when Mr. Bitches, did you see the tip I sent tonight? He's ignoring me too. Who? The hey honey part? God damn it. You mean the one? Yes, June 4th? Yes. Yes, I did receive that one. I did. And much love. Thank you. I did. I see. Okay. I'm not gonna do it tonight, but I'll do it when I wake up. Nails getting too long, if you know what I mean. They're driving me nuts. They're getting in the way of everything. So. Too lazy to do it now, though. So. Thanks for being in my life. Who, me? Yes. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate that. I appreciate you guys being here too. Actually, no lie. So, I appreciate me. Hitting new heights. Sweet dreams. Oh yes, yes I did. Yes. So the money that you're sending me goes to PayPal, obviously. So, which I did not realize that. I thought it was on the website, and then I have to send it to PayPal. You know what I mean? You get the drift. But no, it automatically goes to PayPal. So I didn't know that. I figured that out because I went into PayPal. And I'm like, oh. So it was literally that easy. Which then from there I can move it. The only sucky thing is there is a small fee that it takes from the tip. That's the sucky part, but it's all good. So. Thought you didn't like doing that. Leave me alone. God damn it. Leave me alone. Stupid shit. I'm bored, okay? Leave me alone. You do secretly like it. I mean, no, I'm not going there. I ain't going there. That's some BS. I ain't going there. I ain't going there. I'm just bored, and I feel like doing it. So leave me be. Sorry. Just messing with it. Yeah, so no, I'm gonna keep this angle, and this time I'm gonna have a light on. So not my main light. I'm gonna have another light on that won't completely outbright the room. So that way, then you guys can still see me, if you know what I mean. So you can thank Mr. Reyes, you know. Just teasing. All right, that's fine. Oh shit. It's a good thing I'm going to bed early though, because I don't like going to bed so damn, 6 a.m., 7 a.m. You know what I mean? It's a bad habit. It really is. I mean, if I was making good money on it, then, like the big YouTube, then I probably wouldn't give a shit. But, at the same time, it's not a great schedule, if you know what I mean. So, once in a while, it's fine. I don't care. But consistently, you know what I mean? So. Gotta outsmart it. Oh yeah. Every now and then is good. Agreed. Yeah, just not every day. Which unfortunately right now it's every day. So that's the bad thing. And I don't have any recognition to give a shit. So yeah, that's the sucky part on it. My body's getting so used to it now, it just doesn't care. So it's like, oh yeah, you can, not today. I don't know. Well, it's still late, you know what I mean? Because now I'm going on 5. But compared to, I didn't ask. I see. Okay, fine. Yeah, just kidding. Yeah, because what was it? It was like 7, right? Yeah. 6 going on 7. You volunteered. What? What do you mean? What do you mean I volunteered? I just got into a bad routine. That's all. That's really the only difference. I just, instead of doing my content earlier, I, you know what I mean, did it later, and then that's when I started doing everything later, and that's why, Oh, I thought you were talking about the other thing. Never mind then. I see what you're talking about now. Oh, excuse me. From your free real. Yeah, yes. Well, hey, don't judge me. Okay, I wanted to do it. Whatever. Leave me alone. Leave me be. Give me a second. 83 degrees. Tomorrow's gonna be nice though. Or Tuesday, sorry. Not today. Today is a little bit roasty. 80 degrees. 83. But tomorrow 74. That's a lot better. A lot nicer. So and then 74 Wednesday. So yeah, not bad, not bad. We get roasty though after that though. after not this new week that's starting, but next week. Not Monday, but after Monday, we get back into the 80s, mid to upper 80s, low to mid to upper 80s every day. Huh. And it looks like it's going on an uptrend, so it looks like it's going up, you know, couple degrees here and there type of thing, you know, where it goes down, but it's the overall trend is it's going up, you know, getting warmer and warmer type of thing. Oh, we get back into the heat. So, yay. Roasty weather. Again. It's winter here. 19 degrees Celsius. How warm is that? Is that, I know 32 is, or 31 is like 88 degrees or 87 degrees, so 19 would be like what, 50s? 68 Fahrenheit. Oh, okay. Oh, I wasn't. Okay. 68. Right. Well, that's not terrible. '68's not bad. I'm at 50 right now, but then again, it's nighttime, so. Which 50 ain't bad either for nighttime, but it's, you know, it's good nighttime weather. I'll say it's good. It's good sleeping weather. So I'm not gonna complain about 50, but 4 degrees Fahrenheit nighttime. Gotcha. We have a couple 40s. I saw a couple days in there that we 42. Not tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's like 54, so that's good. That's good. Close your windows, keep it open, or open your windows. You know what I mean. Good sleeping weather. Good to have them open, type of thing. Let it in. You know what I mean. The night after that, though, 42. Get a little cold front there. But then the next night after that is 46, and then 46, and then 49, and then 50, and then we're back into the 50s. So not bad. Not bad. So, not bad. Let me see here. Hold on. Because I did not keep up on the playoffs that are going on right now. I've lost track here. So let me see here. Oh man, yeah. Wow. I don't know. I think the Golden Knights might win it. Damn. Falling asleep. Yeah. You play more interesting music. Yeah. Oh, it ain't weekend no more. It's Monday now, but if you know what I mean. But yeah. excuse me, shit. That's crazy, man. The Golden Knights. Well, I guess that's not too shocking. Golden Knights beat the Panthers 5-2. I think the Reds. They're home, aren't they? No, excuse me. They're in the Golden Knights. Sorry. Could be a tight series. Very tight series. Huh. Oh, they're all at 8 p.m. Okay, well, whatever. Wow. So the rain. So the rain nights. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Probably seen in the sleep stream then. Hey. Yeah. That's crazy. Probably might win it, but pray for the Panthers, man. Pray Lord. So, anyways, I'm gonna end this stream right here. We're gonna get that sleep stream going here in a minute for you guys. I'm gonna get it going and yeah. After that sleep stream, might have a little bit of a break, you know what I mean? Maybe do a little bit of cleanup here. Might do a couple things besides the cleaning up with my cats. Possibly. Probably. But that shouldn't take too long. And I will definitely be getting back into some gaming content. I might have to cut some grass. Maybe we'll see. I'll check on her. On that. So we'll go from there. But definitely some gaming content for sure. Will be later during the evening / nighttime. And we'll probably shoot for them. I don't know when I'm gonna wake up, so I'll go from there. But yeah. So we'll take it bit by bit. Yeah. So. But this is it though. This is the last week. Friday night, I'll do some fire content, and then maybe a stream or two, maybe Saturday during the day, maybe one or whatever. But I will essentially be cleaning up stuff, and Saturday will be it, man. That will be it. The last thing I'll have is my streaming or my PS5 up here. I'm gonna bring my Xbox and everything back down there. Same thing with how everything is. And I'm gonna be moving it back downstairs. So at least the stuff that needs to be back downstairs, essentially. My PS5 will be the last thing to go back down, but because then my parents are gonna come back home, so then I'm gonna go back downstairs. So, and that day I'll probably be going to Mr. Bitch's. So. His place. So, I hope you guys did enjoy the fire content that Mr. Bitches was here for, because that's it, my friends. That was it. So, after this, you know what I mean. You're gonna see content with me up until that last minute, essentially, for pretty much. So, he might be in the Thursday stream on call, but in person won't be until I go to his place. So yeah. That's essentially it. But anyways, yep. I'll say that in the next coming streams. But yeah, like, subscribe, all the good stuff. Playlist will be in the description. Or excuse me, no playlist will be in the description. Sorry. Twitch, follow me on Twitch. Please don't know if I'm gonna go live on Twitch. Social medias, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, True Social, links down below for everything. Stay up to date with me all the time. Be part of the Orvis Army. Much love to you guys. Thank you for all the support and love you guys keep doing. Fire content on the way, you already know. I'm gonna keep the grind going. Subscribe to my second channel, Orvis Review. Subscribe to Super Bam and Bitches. I did see lost a couple subs. 26. Definitely do sub to him, guys. Show him some love. Let's get him back up there. Let's get him up to 40 subs. That'd be fire if we could do that. He will do some content eventually, some point. Possibly come in soon. So I definitely do subscribe to him. Yeah, so appreciate it, Country on Spice. Anyways, sleep stream coming up. Stay tuned. See you guys in the next one. Over to sign out. Peace. Have a good one. Much love. Stay safe. It's gonna about 5 to 10. I'll be back live. Peace.